Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. No Rose this week, so we'll see what happens with the other three. But some announcements before we begin. December 16th at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, that is a Wednesday, we'll be playing a Gremlins Christmas one-shot, and then the following week we take entirely off. The last game we play before Christmas, though, is Rime of the Frostmaiden, so December 17th is our last game until Christmas is over. And then everything comes back to normal December 30th. So yay, 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 yay. Or whatever holiday you celebrate, not just Christmas. Because Christmas kind of sucks. Anyways, I have issues with it. I have no idea. Oh yeah, podcast stuff. Currently getting quickly up to date as quick as I can. I feel like having 3 weeks backlog instead of a week backlog makes me less stressed to keep it updated. I can just go, give people time to digest and listen to stuff. So yeah, we'll continue out here for like a 3 week, 4 week gap. Between the stream stuff. Speaking of stream stuff, our Call of Cthulhu game ended. We're still working on figuring out what is going to fill the slot at 10:30 on a Sunday night. And also for casting purposes, we need to cast some more people. So still figuring it out, still figuring things out. Top of the list right now is Star Wars Edge of the Empire. So keep your peepers peeled. Yeah. That's it. So, last we left off, you all just dealt with some stuff in Goodmead, dealt with political speaker stuff. Long story short, went to Bryn Shander to give the overall speaker of 10 towns, Duchess Shane, information regarding Zentarum plots going on in the 10 towns, in which she gave you guys a sled big enough for the 4 of you, pulled by an axebeak named something or other. I don't remember its name because I made it up on the spot. And she said you could have it until your personal errands were finished. So you went back to Lonelywood, met up with Sonar, the mummy that you have left to take over the duties of taking care of the White Moose Tavern in Lonelywood. Met up with him, gave him new jobs to do, and then set out to the Black Cabin in the woods north of Lonelywood. And the Black Cabin was interesting, with Boa burning ahead in front of everybody else to investigate this place, because this is where she wanted to go for the longest time, to help out her friend Copper Knobberknocker. And upon going inside, the party were exploring the cabin, Penny far enough away from everybody else, kind of exploring their own thing, as Boa picked up this strange device near this charred corpse of Macretus. And as she held this device, it started to glow and glow and glow with more intensity. And as the intensity just peaked, the device let out an explosion of radiant energy. And Boa, Chance, and Kiva were essentially dusted, radiated, burned, just disintegrated into fine ash, leaving Penny standing there, the only survivor of this malfunction. Meanwhile, in the spirit world, Boa, Kiva, and Chance were trying to communicate with Penny to fix the device, because for some reason the spirit of Macretus was telling them it might fix things. And also because Macretus, seeing the device work, would allow himself to have his eternal rest that he wanted. After some ghost shenanigans, scaring Penny into staying in the home, preventing him from leaving, and writing "Save us" in the ash, Penny got to work for 8 hours attempting to fix the Summer Star. With some very lucky, very good ability checks, Penny was able to fix the Summer Star and change the weather surrounding the few mile radius around the Black Cabin, having sunlight pour down on the land for the first time in who knows how long. 2 years, actually. As this happened, Boa, Kiva, and Chance returned to life. Unfortunately, all of their non-magical equipment was, something, I can't remember what I said was disintegrated, but almost all of your stuff that wasn't armor or weapons was disintegrated, melted along with the explosions. Gold, etc., etc. Anything that wasn't armor or weapons was lost in the explosion. And as this happened, Chance explored a little bit, found a homunculus, a dead homunculus. Boa went into the wine cellar of the cabin and just cried over the ashen remains of Haj, who was incinerated in the blast. And as everyone was mourning, a wind picked up. And that sunlight was welcome for a few minutes before a cold wind took over the land once again. And in the distance, a beacon of hateful light started cresting the horizon to the east. And that wind only got stronger. And the cold only got colder. And that's where we're going to pick up the session, with you all in the black cabin as this is just starting to transpire.
Everyone, it looks as if we get what we need and get out. Bad omen on the horizon.
Yes, I think we should get moving.
I feel it as well. Give me just a moment to check these last 2 rooms, and we shall be on our way. And with that, Chance will go peek into this room.
And while he's doing that, Penny's gonna go over to Boa.
Okay. All right. So Penny makes his way over around the massive hole in the floor into the wine cellar where Boa is, and Chance. You, as I pull up multiple maps. Give me just 1 second. Here we go. Okay, so Chance. Boo 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 boo. A stiff wind blows through the broken window in the east wall, and it, again, more of like an ominous wind now of the events that are transpiring, causing the tattered gray curtains to billow and flap like angry ghosts. Snow covers a bed and much of the surrounding floor. That's all that you see.
Can I inspect the bed to see if there are any belongings or anything in the bed?
There isn't.
Is there a blanket or anything that I can use to fortify my warmth?
No, the blanket's just too far gone for any sort of warmth.
It's stiff.
Yeah, and you can hear something like walking in the snow to the east where the trees are just going.
All right, so can I quickly just move over to this next room?
Yep. All right. So you walk over there. Again, these doors are also worn and rotted. Even though they're locked, they just open anyway. Mm-hmm. This room, wooden planks have been nailed over the broken window of this room to hold out the wind. Furnishings include a saggy double bed and a bookcase containing some folded clothes. A few blank sheets of parchment and a set of calligrapher's supplies. Next to the bookcase is a soot-stained hearth wherein a scroll lies amid the ashes.
I'll move forward and I want to pick up the supplies from the bookshelf, okay, and I guess the scroll.
Okay, you can add a set of calligrapher's supplies to your equipment, and I will send you a picture of what is that scroll. You can read that now if you'd like when this threat is coming, or you can wait till later, but I will be sending it to you.
I won't be wasting any time.
Okay. There we go.
And I'll head back out to where Kiva is waiting.
Okay. Yeah, Kiva's just kind of like looking out the door to make sure the axe beak is still inside, and it is. It's kind of it looks a little panicked as it's what's setting in. But Penny and Boa.
Boa, We have to get going.
I can't just leave Haj, Penny.
We have to go.
But Haj, Penny.
Do you have anything? An urn or something to put his ashes in?
No, and she just like has them like scooped in her hands, just looking at you with tears down her face.
Penny sees those tears. He can't. He's gonna empty his tinder box.
Okay.
Just completely like take out all the tinder,
Okay.
and then like have the box, and then just try to scoop up as much ash as possible.
We really do have to get going, Boa. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, Penny. Like,
And then you-
Boa will like follow him.
And you can kind of hear banging on the east walls of the cabin now. Just you don't know if it's wind or something else.
All right. I think I've got him. Here.
Thanks, Penny.
Let's go to our bird friend and leave.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Chance, you can see Chance and Kiva by the front door. Kiva's like looking outside, just like an arrow already knocked in her bow. She's like, "Oh, we're leaving now."
Yes, let us make haste.
Okay, and she kicks open the door and just sprints outside towards the Axebeak and the sled.
Chance will follow her right on her heels.
Okay, just all the way
Boa, are you
outside.
ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go,
Remember,
Penny.
you're the best at dealing with it or driving.
Yeah.
And as you all race towards this sled, behind you can see the figure now that was coming from the east. Tattered clothes, that beacon of light coming out of the hood and all of the skin on its clothes, and flying down from the sky are three of these. They look like imps, but they're not. They have long hooked noses and little white wings, and they're made of pure solid ice. And they're flying down out of this blowing snowstorm as you all clamber onto the Axebeak sled. Are you staying or leaving?
We are leaving.
Boa's gonna.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, let me pull out Axebeak speed, because these things are not hampered by
It'll be good to
snow.
find out if we're screwed right at the start.
Alright, speed, 50 feet. Cool. So it just takes off through the trees, and those flying things chase after. And that shambling creature in the hooded, ruined parka is also following, only at much slower. It's always going to be about 20 feet behind you guys, but it's keeping up. And those three things are just flying incredibly fast. Boa, give me an animal handling check to see if you can get through these trees.
11.
11? Okay. She's like, you kind of smash into the side of one of the trees, but you keep going because you are trying to do this incredibly fast. And these three little flying creatures are just like chasing.
Is it possible to use a dash action?
The Axebeak is using the dash action. That's what it's doing right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So anytime those things make an attack, they won't be able to make it like close distance.
They have a flying speed of 30 feet, so if they dash, yeah. So, but because you are trying to dash through dense terrain, there will be animal handling checks to see if the sled does make it through safely. So I need another one, Boa.
19.
19. You're just moving through those trees, and these little flying ice creatures are just like... Looks like they're not tiring, and they are relentless in their chase. They will follow you wherever you go.
How far away are upwards wise?
They're about 40 feet up in the air and about 40 feet behind you. They're always
I'm
40
gonna
feet
be
behind.
casting. I'm gonna be casting a stringent dart.
Okay,
like,
for the
every
sake
turn.
of this, I do need everybody to roll initiative then,
Okay.
just to keep track of everything.
I'm just saying if they're that close enough to be attacked and I'm not using my movement or anything, I want to make sure that, yeah,
I need to add the axe beak to the initiative order.
especially if they're looking, what's it called? Stubborn.
They
and
look stubborn.
They're chasing of us. So,
All right.
initiative.
So the movement of the sled will go on the axe beak's turn. And Boa, it is your action to keep steering the sled. Okay. Kiva. I have to control Kiva tonight. Rose, I will do my best not to kill Kiva.
Can I, as a free action, like hand, chance my crossbow and bolts?
Yeah.
Okay.
13. Okay. Kiva go to
So
16.
you have chance. You have a light crossbow.
All right. Penny, what did you get for initiative?
I think. Oh shit! I forgot. I think it was 13.
Okay. Boa.
10.
10. Chance.
15.
15. Okay, cool. Not 165. 15. All right. The axe beak goes first. So it's just going to keep rolling until it's given another command by Boa. So yeah, Boa, your action is going to be to steer. So making animal handling checks. So the axe beak is just going to movement dash 100 feet just through the forest. Because this thing is not a fighter. Any dose will probably don't want to kill this 19 hit point bird. Kiva's gonna loose an arrow at one of these flying creatures, and Hunter's Mark it just to be safe. Longbow, 9 plus 5, 14 to hit. And yeah, she strikes into one of these little flying ice methods. I'm just going to dice roller because I can't find all my dice. Okay, 10 piercing damage plus an additional 4 for 14 piercing damage into that thing, and it looks hurt immediately after getting hit by that arrow. And she's like, all right, everyone, let's take the flying things out first. It looks like you can see the shambling thing is like 40 feet back at all times too, but it's like, and you remember that it has a ranged ability, that thing that's in the clothes. Anyways, Chance, it's your turn.
Does a 17 hit one of the flying floaty things?
It does. Which one?
The one that Kiva hit.
Sure.
So 6 piercing damage. If I get 6 sneak attack, I can speak. I know words.
You do not get sneak attack.
Well, 6 piercing damage.
Okay. So there's like a longbow arrow sticking out of its chest and a crossbow bolt sticking out of its chest, and it looks like it's like faltering in the air, about to just like explode, just into ice shards. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are like So all these things are about 40 feet back. Okay. Penny.
He's going to use his astringent dart.
Okay. Or sorry, the X-Beak dash, so they're actually they're 40. They're 140 feet back.
Oh. Then the
Because the X-Beak
spell
had turned before
won't.
them.
The spell doesn't have a range further than that, so he's going to hold his action to if they get within that range.
All right. Are you aiming at one of the flying things or that guy in clothes?
He's going to be aiming at the weakest one, but ultimately he's holding his action for whatever comes within range. He's not really picking one, so whatever.
Sounds good. What's the range on that? 120 feet. Okay, it's gonna fly. This thing is gonna fly up 30 feet towards the thing. So you would go into your range, I believe. What's the range on a stringent dart?
120.
So it flies 30 feet ahead. So it goes from 140 to 110. 110 feet away. So it's like so you can do a stringent dart on it.
Okay, and that was a. Do you want me to roll again? I rolled before.
Yes,
the
please.
Distance. Okay, I'll roll again. All right, that's 14.
14 hits.
Okay. And let me use the actual penny dice. That is 5 acid damage.
Okay, that thing explodes in a death burst of jagged ice, and these ice shards just stab into the trees around it. But you all are far enough away that nothing happens to y'all with that explosion. The explosion does hit the other flying ice things, and the thing, it hits the other flying ice things, but it doesn't affect them whatsoever. Like, they are immune to cold damage. All right, anything else, Penny? Or that's it. That's its turn. Never mind. That'll bring us to Boa. It is your action to keep steering this thing. If not, the axe beak is just going to go on its own volition.
So can I just keep steering it around trees as my action?
Yes, that's an animal handling check.
Okay.
And if you're proficient in land vehicles, you can add your proficiency bonus, but I do not think you are.
I am a child.
Mm-hmm.
12?
12. You batter into another tree, and the sled takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage, which I am tracking, which means I should grab my notes for that. 1 second.
And as a bonus action, she's going to cast Sanctuary on the axe beak.
Okay, good, nice. I said 1 bludgeoning damage, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Cool beans.
You just see Boa just trying to steer, and she's just like, oh, like as she hits it, and then she kind of just like wipes a tear and like puts her hands out towards the axe beak, and you swear you hear the sound of waves in the air, as she's just still trying to just like believe in Hajj and just like.
Your spells still work.
She's just like.
Okay.
And that's her turn.
Okay. That'll bring us to the shambling creature. I said it was how far away? 140.
You said 140, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to move 30 and then dash 30. So, man, math is tricky, everyone.
14 minus 6. That's 80, so it's 80 feet away.
It's 80 feet away. Still too far for its cold ray action. Fuck. All right. Oh wait, if a Hunter's Mark ends, can she freely put it on something else?
Yeah, she can swap it.
Oh, bonus action to put it on a new target. Okay. All right. That'll bring it to one of these other ice methods. It's gonna just fly 30, dash 30 to also be 40 feet away. And then dash 40 feet from the other one. And yeah, that's going to happen, bringing it back to the axe beak, who is dash 50-50 through the trees, because you succeeded on your animal. Well, you didn't succeed, but so it's going to be like a little rough getting through the trees. So I'll say difficult terrain then. So half movement. So 50 feet, 25. Or sorry, what's it moves? Yeah, 25. So it's 50 feet it moves. Okay, Kiva.
We get hung up a little bit on some.
Yeah. So every time those animal handling checks fail, the X-Beak, I'll say the X-Beak has half movement on its turn. Kiva's going to swap the bonus action Hunter's Mark to the robed individual. Or the
hooded one.
She saw what that thing did when you guys fought one before, so take that thing out might be a good idea. So she's going to bonus action Hunter's Mark and then longbow for a 16 to hit. That does hit. Arrow sinks into its like upper torso, but it doesn't seem to care. It just keeps moving. I need a D8. Come on, D8. Prepare your dice. That is 5 piercing damage to it. And then the D6 for Hunter's Mark for an additional 6. Cool. Kiva. That's her turn, unless she can do something else as bonus action. She can. Does it have to be a melee, though? Aha! Her swarm, as the arrow hits the... oh, no, she doesn't have her swarm activated. Or is it always... I don't care. Fuck it. The rats are on the arrow, and they make these magical rats appear on the arrow and just bite into the thing as it hits for an additional 4 piercing damage. Man, Swarm Keeper Ranger is so cool. Bringing us to Chance.
I totally forgot, but Whisper has been keeping up with us, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I'll say Whisper's on your shoulder, so Whisper didn't get left behind.
Nice. Can I have Whisper engage one of the methods in the air to give me like assist to help for my next arrow crossbow shot?
Sure.
Nice. So I get to roll at advantage.
Yeah, so what's Whisper's flying speed? Because that'll determine if Whisper can get back to you on its turn.
Give me 1 second.
Because Whisper, if your familiar is in here, your familiar has its own initiative.
Got you.
So we'll need to roll Whisper's initiative.
Also, remember these methods explode
when they die.
Oh yeah.
And so yeah, Whisper could
he has to be within 5 feet when a help action.
So 40 feet of flying.
Okay, so yeah,
I guess
the axe beak only moved 50 feet on its turn, so it could fly there and fly back with a movement and dash.
Okay, cool.
But
so we'll have Whisper do that. I'm gonna roll its initiative. Yep. So I'll just roll another initiative.
Yep. For Whisper, yeah, you roll Whisper's initiative. Under its stat block.
Oh, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Should have that ready.
Oh, Trinity. What's the name of the axe beak?
That's right.
I actually have it written as a mount.
A Tressum has a +2 to initiative, so just roll a d20 and add +2.
+18 +2, so that's a dirty 20.
Nice. So yeah, so that'll happen on Trinity's turn or Whisper's turn. That'll happen.
Got you. Well then, in the meantime, I'm gonna take my shot.
All right.
How many of the methods are there?
There are 2 left. Holy fuck! I added 30 Whispers.
Nice. I too can form.
Oh, I put that in the initiative order. That's why. Or I put 20 Whispers instead of initiative. Anyways, yeah, there's 2 methods left, and then there's the walking cold thing.
All right, so 26 to hit for a method, and that's 8 points of piercing.
Okay. That definitely hits. There we go. Okay. And it was 8. You said 8?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, because they're adjacent, so no sneak attack. Cool. Anything else?
No, that is all.
Okay, that'll bring us to Penny.
All right. How far away is the closest one?
They were 40 feet away, and then
we moved 50.
So 90.
Okay. 90 feet. Okay, that's too far for my other stuff. Yeah, another astringent dart. Yeah.
Okay. At the husk thing or one of the flying methods?
The method.
Okay.
Just because it looks like it's one of the faster ones, and it could catch up to us.
Okay.
Quicker. So he's gonna aim for that one.
Sure.
And that is 15.
Hits.
Okay. Sweet.
You just this dart of just acid sails fair and slams into this one.
Oh dang. 2 acid damage.
Okay. Yeah, it's just and it's just like still flapping its little ice wings.
That's it.
Okay. That'll bring us to Boa. If you're still trying to steer this thing, I need another animal handling check.
Okay. 16.
16 succeeds. So that will be no bludgeoning damage for the sled against the trees. And Trinity will get her full movement speed.
And Boa is just kind of silently praying to Haj while she steers.
Okay. All right. That'll bring us to 90. Yes. Cool. The shambling husk thing, since you're still 90 feet away, it's going to do movement to get 30 feet, so it's 60 feet away, and then it's going to use its cold ray action, which has a range of 60 feet. And it just draws up the moisture from the snow and launches this ray of cold at the person steering the sled. Boa. 17 to hit. Or sorry, 16 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
All right. this ray of very potent cold energy slams into a nearby tree and actually splinters the tree in half. Just. And
Ball
then
just kind of like
that's its turn.
looks behind her, just like.
Yeah, it was real bad. Okay, that's its turn. One of these ice, so that thing only moved 30 feet, didn't dash. So this other one of these other ice methods, the one that's been getting buffeted again, it's going to go 30, 30, so 60 feet. So it's 30 feet behind. Just, yeah. And the other one is going to do the same thing, keep up pace with its little buddy. Just so those two are 60 feet behind. Then we get to the 20 whispers that are at initiative count 0, so we go back to the start real quick. All right, so Whisper flies over to one of these methods that's 30 feet away. Just kind of like scratches it in the face to give you advantage, and then flies back towards you. Does Whisper have flyby?
Sorry, does it have what now?
Flyby. I'll check. I have to try some stat luck up.
Okay.
It does not have flyby, so one of these methods is going to make an attack of opportunity against Whisper. Because they can do that. Because you don't have flyby. Yeah, it's just going to try to claw at Whisper. For 18 plus 3 to hit.
It hits.
So this method slashes into Whisper, and Whisper just gone. Because familiars only have 1 hit point.
Oh, all of them
have a little bit more because you get to roll for it each time.
Oh, okay.
What? Sam's always said my familiar has 1 hit point. And
It
Icarus only
depends
has
on what
1
you-
hit point.
what you
Let me look
choose.
here because
I think Tressum's might be a bit different.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep, 5 hit points. Okay, so
Nice.
it still hits though.
Yeah.
So it takes 5 slashing damage and
Yo.
4 cold damage. So yeah, Whisper just goes. No more familiar.
Does it just go into like looks like snow's falling on the ground?
Oh,
Yeah, just little snowflakes
tough
from the cold damage. Yeah, and then little cat whiskers that just disappears.
Just black feathers.
Yeah, all gone. So you'll still get the help action though,
Okay.
because it still got that action out before it got.
Right.
All right. Trinity, 50 feet, 50 feet, 100 feet. So the methods are 160 feet away,
130?
130, and the Cold Light Walker is 160. Okay. That'll bring it to Kiva, who's going to shoot another... Nope. The Cold Light Walker's out of her range, so you can't reach it. She's going to bonus action put Hunter's Mark back on something she can hit. And that'll be the method that everyone's shooting at. For an 11 plus 5 hits. For 6 piercing damage.
Since she attacked next, wouldn't she get advantage?
No, because
I don't think it... Okay.
it's for chance, because I think you specified for you.
Okay. That's fine.
And it'd be better for you if you had advantage.
Gotcha.
And then the additional D6 from Hunter's Mark, and the additional D6 from her Swarm. That ice method also explodes into ice shards. Just.
Oh, nice.
And then, Chance, it's your turn.
He's just gonna wipe his brow, just trying to fight against the wind and take a shot with the... Oh, wait, no. Why did I do that? Clicked the wrong thing. He's gonna take a shot with the crossbow.
What's the range on a light crossbow?
80 to 320 feet.
So aiming for the Cold Light Walker would be disadvantaged, but if you aimed at the
Yeah, I'm gonna aim at the other method.
okay,
Yeah.
so you have advantage on that one. Is you just
23, 22. Those are both.
both hit. So yeah, roll an attack, and you get sneak attack on that bad boy.
So that's 11 damage.
Nice.
6 piercing, 5 sneak attack.
All right, just hits it in the chest with a crossbow bolt. All these bolts are going to be lost, and all the arrows are going to be lost because you're speeding through the forest and shooting. But yeah, it hits that one. The body cracks a little bit because that was some good damage, but it's still flying at you.
Okay.
Anything else?
That'll be it for chance.
Okay. Bringing us to Penny Thricite.
So, how many of these? We've only killed one of the Mephits, correct?
2. Kiva just
Oh,
killed
we
one.
have
There's
killed
one
two.
left, and
Okay,
then there's
cool.
the shambling
All right.
Parka
How far away
monster.
are both of those?
The shambling Parka monster is 160 feet away. The Mephit is 130.
Shit. All right. Yeah, I'll hold another dart for the next one that comes in within range.
Okay. That'll bring us to Boa. Animal handling check if you still want to steer this bad boy.
Yeah, I still want to steer this bad boy. Ugh, 8.
8. You don't have to worry about this, the sled like falling, everyone falling off, unless it's a natural 1. So 8. The sled does buff it into another tree. You all kind of like shake around when it hits. Takes 3 bludgeoning damage from that hit.
Boa's mind's on other things.
Yeah, totally. Okay. Any bonus actions on your turn, Boa?
Yep, free action pre-dodge.
Okay. That'll bring us to the Cold Light Walker, who's just going to movement dash to 30, so 60 feet away. So now it's math. So yeah, again, the Axe Beak's only going to have movement on its turn. So yeah, it's 100 feet away. Yep, make an attack
It's within
roll.
range.
Yep.
All right. Let me use this one. Or not. Or not. There we go. That is a 17 to hit.
17 hits, just into its chest.
All right.
As you slam into this tree and the sled kind of goes up onto its side, you just straight into dart.
6 acid damage.
Nice. Okay. All right, that's its turn. Bringing it to the remaining Mephit, who's going to dash 30, and it was 130 feet away, so 130 minus 60. It's 70 feet away. All right. You get through these 20 whispers I added to the initiative by accident. And to the Axe Beak, who moves 25, so 50 feet away. So the Cold Light Walker is 150 feet away, and the Mephit is 120. All right. Kiva switches her bonus action Hunter's Mark to 150. So the Cold Light Walker is too far away. No, it's within range. She's going to switch Hunter's Mark back to that one, to the Cold Light Walker, and arrow for a natural 20.
Nice.
So that's crit on all the extra dice. Hunter's Mark, her rats, and the bow. So that is 11 piercing damage from the bow. That slams into this Cold Light Walker. Hunter's Mark damage, 8 Hunter's Mark. And then her swarm is 6. Dang, this thing's looking hurt. As an arrow just... it kind of stops in its tracks for a few seconds. She just laughs. Just, ha! You see that, Pierre? And Pierre goes, all right. That'll bring us to Chance.
And there's only one Mephit within, or the closest to us, right?
Yeah, the Mephit is... Let me do my math again, because I forget already. The Mephit is 130 feet away.
22 to hit with the crossbow.
Can the crossbow reach
That's
that?
a lot. 80 to 320 feet
So the crossbow will be with disadvantage.
with disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay, so let me roll one more time. 27.
27 hits.
Do you want me to keep the damage for the first? Because I already clicked for damage.
Sure.
It's 12.
Okay. Alrighty.
Unless I get sneak attacked by
Wait.
some off chance, then it's 22.
Oh, it's disadvantage. So yeah, it'd be the 20. It'd be the 22 that hits, and then the damage would be 12 damage. Okay. No, you don't get sneak attacks with disadvantage.
Yeah, gotcha.
But I know that already happened. Okay. Yeah, 12 damage. That thing also explodes anyway. Just an ice shards just into the tree, but that Cold Light Walker is still pursuing. Anything else, Chance?
Oh, that's it.
Okay. To
Well,
Penny.
I'll look.
Oh, what's up?
Oh yeah, I would look to the to Penny, I guess. Do we want to get off and finish this?
Let's just keep moving. Is we there could be more. It seems as though there was an angry presence after us, and I think we should keep moving.
Wise idea. Boa, continue to steer.
All right, Penny, it's your turn. And I have to remember how far away this thing is.
I think we should keep moving.
How far away is it?
150.
And he holds
Okay.
another astringent dart.
Alrighty. That'll bring us to Boa. Still steering, so animal handling check. Don't roll on that one.
Ooh, 24.
That succeeds. So you like, there's like a, you see that you're like coming up to a fallen tree, and the axe beak swerves, and you swerve the reins, and you leap over this log like a ramp, just into the air, and just and keep going. Well, you'll keep going on the axe beak's turn.
We actually get the dash. Ooh.
You will
That's
on the
gonna
axe
be
beak.
nice.
On the axe beak's turn, so you actually don't move.
Yeah.
But you can see the axe beak's like you're aiming for this really cool ramp.
Tony Hawk's cousin.
Those
Yeah,
do
exactly. Any bonus actions, Boa?
Yep, spray dodge.
Okay. That'll bring us to the walker, which is 150 feet away, so it's got a movement dash to get 90 feet away. Yep. So it's like, this thing's never going to catch up.
That is probably not gonna hit. 3 plus 11.
11 misses just into the snow. Alrighty. Those things are dead. Whisper is dead. Turn 27, turn 28, turn 29, turn 30, because I added too many of these things. Alright, the axe beak leaps off the ramp 100 feet away, so the Cold Light Walker is now 190 feet away. Oh man, it's so far away. Alright, no, stop. Okay. Kiva has nothing that'll reach 190 feet, so she's going to hold an action with her longbow if it gets closer.
She could do disadvantage attack.
She could. It's 150 to 600. Fuck it. Yeah, she's going disadvantage. Disadvantage is a 15 to hit, which hits.
Yeah.
So just slams into its chest. Yeah, because longbow. Max range is 600. That is 7 piercing damage.
I'm just imagining her like finessing this middle of the jump during the ramp.
Oh yeah. 5 hunter's mark and 5 from the swarm. So just these rats appear on the arrow as it hits and just chomp into the Cold Light Walker before they. Nice. Chance.
He'll look at Kiva doing her thing with the bow. I can do that. He'll try to shoot with the crossbow.
What's the max range on a light crossbow?
320 feet.
Yeah, disadvantage. You just
15
hits
for 11 piercing damage.
Nice. Oof. Yeah, you don't get sneak attack on that. That thing's looking real bad. Just sniping it from a distance. Just. All right. That'll bring it to Penny. It's 190 feet away.
Right. Is there any way I can help? Can I help anybody? Probably the only person I can help with their attack or their coming action would be Boa, correct?
Correct.
Because you have to be within range of the enemy in order to provide help.
Correct.
Okay. So I will turn around, seeing that it is outside of my range, and analyze putting a hand around Boa and like looking downrange.
It's like the speeder
maybe because she's so small, she's just barely being able to see up that. So he kind of gives her a little boost as a help action, so she can see more of the landscape.
It's like the speeder bike scene on Endor, but you're on a sled in this like forest. It's just like dodging. It's like dense forest. You're dodging trees. It's kind of like last minute dodging trees. A natural one, the sled tips. So. Yeah, Boa, on your next animal handling check, you get advantage. Anything else? Penny, bonus action?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Boa, you're continuing to steer with Penny's help. You have advantage on your animal handling check.
Would you like a boost? Here you go.
Yes. Thanks, Penny. That's a 4 and an 18. So 18, 19, 20, 23.
23 succeeds. You dodge another tree last minute and keep going. So yeah, the axe will get its full movement. All right. Bringing us to the Cold Light Walker, who move and dash 60 feet closer, so it's 130 feet away, but no one held actions, so it's 130 feet away. Bringing us to... And it's only been like 6 rounds, so... Or started the 6th round right here, so it hasn't even been that long. 50, 100 feet away, so that thing is now 230 feet away.
Yeah. 6 times 6. It's only been 36 seconds.
Yeah, and it's 200. This thing is moving, and it's 230 feet away. So Kiva's like, I can still hit it. Disadvantage arrow. Ooh, I rolled a 3 at disadvantage. So 3 plus 5. The arrow just into a tree. That's her turn. To Chance. This thing is 230 feet away.
Chance is gonna look over and laugh. I got this.
All right, disadvantage.
It's not rolling the second one. Let me see.
There it
There we
goes.
go. 14.
14. A 14 does hit.
Oh,
Just,
nice.
You laugh at Kiva missing, and you just...
7 piercing damage.
All right. Still standing, this thing. Just...
God dang.
But it's 230 feet away. There's no way it's catching up. All right. Anything else, Chance? I need to track Kiva's arrows, how many she's losing here. Because if you're going to play a ranger, you should track your arrows, because it makes it fair. She shot 6 arrows, so... 35.
No, that's it for Chance.
Okay. Man, 6 arrows that she cannot get back. All right. That'll bring it to Penny. It's 230 feet away.
Another help action for Boa. He's like
Okay.
he's like giving her this boost, so he's just perpetually just kind of bracing them both, grabbing this really tightly, but also with a hand behind her back, like kind of, so like he's kind of a big boy, so he's like kind of got his bicep giving her a boost under her booty, and then like grabbing up on the other side and just kind of like riding like this, like holding on tight, and she's like right here.
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing you guys grabbed this sled. You got the sled from her, this would have been bad if you didn't. All right, Boa, animal handling check with advantage.
Oh, with advantage, and that's 20 for a 25.
Natural 20. Nice. You kind of like you hit a jump. You're not moving yet, so never mind. But nice.
It's
you
gonna be awesome.
Yeah. What's the next maneuver Boa wants to do in this slide with a natural 20?
Barrel roll.
Like a barrel roll. Do you want? No, barrel roll wouldn't work because the reins get all twisted up. Do you want to do like a 360 spin?
I imagine she would like hit a jump and everybody would start to fall. Penny would start, but she would just kind of like yank him down, kind of, and just be like, "We're going, Penny, yeah!"
Alrighty.
Yes, quite terrifying.
That'll happen on the next turn. All right. Anything else, Bill? Bonus action, free action.
Free action wipes tears and prays to hush.
Okay. They're a little frozen, so they can just kind of like flick away, and they. All right. Brings us to the Cold Light Walker movement dash. So it goes from 230 to 170. It's gonna get left behind in the dust again. Man, it'll be like 270 feet away. Okay, that's its turn. Just slowly making its way to the top of the round with the axe beak. So yeah, just 100 feet straight ahead, leaving this thing back 270 feet away. Still in Chance's range. Bring it to Kiva, who's going to fire another arrow at it with disadvantage. The disadvantage, 7 plus 5. 12 misses into another tree. Thunk. She just like, "Mah." Just screams.
Was Kiva like that?
Yeah.
Sounds just like her. Just like her.
Sure.
She's
Love
a little
it.
depressed. It's okay. We
Yeah,
all
totally. All right, Chance. This thing is 270 feet away. 30 feet
So he'll
more and it's out of
pause.
your reach.
He'll pause and look at Kiva. Are you even trying?
Pushes Chance out of the sleigh.
I'll take 2 more shots.
All right, so yeah, one more shot. It's a disadvantage.
13.
13. A
13 hit.
Chance. It's a good thing a 13 just hits.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
It's like as you say that, she kind of pushes you a little bit, and you like, and then, but it still hits.
Non-piercing damage.
All right, you hit it, headshot, and it just face down in the snow as you guys just keep racing through the forest and out of sight.
I also give lessons, Kiva. No worries. I'll show you how to shoot one day.
As the sled is slowing down a bit, no longer think that ominous present following. She's gonna try to like just push Chance out of the sleigh as it's moving, not super fast. So either contested.
well, Chance could catch up anyway
Acrobatics?
because of his cat.
Yeah, contested
movement.
athletics, or you can roll acrobatics as well.
27 for the acrobatics. So
She
I want
goes-
to do a flip.
Yeah, she goes to push you, and you jump over her. It's like a backflip over her. She's like, and
It's okay. I'm amazing.
you guys get back to Lonelywood.
Well, we made it.
Yes. Well, what happened?
And he looks at Kiva.
Did you shoot all of the things chasing us, or
Yeah,
there more?
I think they're all gone now. I don't see any more coming.
And he looks at Chance.
Yeah, no. It was mostly me, but it's okay. She helped.
Well,
Interestingly enough, though, I found this letter in one of the rooms, and can I pass the letter over to, I guess, Kiva?
Are we still? We're still on the thing, correct?
Yeah, the sled's like pulling into Lonelywood at this point.
All right.
Um,
Is it fast enough to the paper's just like?
no. It's like kind of like a slow, gradual.
Okay, I was just like,
yeah. She's like, do you not know how to read, Chance?
Well, the lettering, it's. I've never seen lettering like this before.
All right, I'll read it then.
Can't read cursive.
Macretus, I've had enough of this damned restless cold. I feel it creep into my bones, my head, my heart. I'm heading back to Ten Towns for a decent meal and a warm bed. I fear this endless winter has numbed your mind, and any tinkerer with the chains can see the summer star is a fool's errand. Maybe without me here to incessantly complain to, you'll finally snap out of your obsession. If you truly insist on dedicating your remaining days to this doomed project, might I suggest that 3 is better than 2? The rings. That penny fixed. I considered telling you before, but you were particularly rude about the dinner I made last night. May the light of the morning Lord protect you. Copper. So you get the sense that if Copper would have told Macretus that none of that would have happened. And Copper doesn't know that.
Well, it looks like we have some news to give to our friend Kappa when we run into him next.
Do you think we should omit that last part about the... We don't want Copper to have that over his head, I imagine.
Copper killed Hosh then.
Well, not really.
No.
But if he would have told Mac.
if it would, but it is impossible to
No,
tell
what would have
that.
happened?
Who knows what innocuous things we have done in our travels that may have resulted in someone tripping and hitting their head on like a curbside. There's
But
And
a
I-
lot
your
of
And I have a feeling that Copper didn't know that the ring would do, the device would do what it did.
We can talk to him.
I suggest we get warmer clothes first. I am terribly cold.
Oh yeah.
oh yes.
Shit. It's been an hour. I need Boa and Chance to make con saves.
But we've just been too focused on like driving that sled.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that if Chance didn't say anything.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you telling me
Continuity.
to keep things fair.
So I guess I rolled a 1.
That's a fail. You have 1 level of exhaustion from the cold.
21.
You're fine, but you're still cold as fuck.
Yes, you both look quite cold. None of you, and he looks at Kiva and kind of raises an eyebrow. We should get winter weather gear for all of you.
Oh, hello, friends. As you kind of like pull up to the White Moose and Sonar's coming out. I was gonna throw these away. I found them in a closet. And he's holding like 8 winter coats.
Oh,
Are
wait.
any of them blue?
Thank you.
One's like a very off blue, like almost purple.
Bo is taking that and she's gonna put it on.
Okay. He's like, oh, it's a little dusty. It smells like, if you've ever smelled clothes that have been hanging in a closet for a really long time, there's like a musty smell to it. But it's still really warm.
Hmm.
Oh, you look cold.
Yes, we are. Thank you, Sonar.
Oh, yes. And no snowshoes and crampons, so Boa and Chance, you guys will be like, and Kiva will have little issues walking in the snow and on ice. But you can add your cold weather clothing again.
All of you should rest. I'll go purchase some additional supplies for all of you.
And then you're going to come to bed, and then we're going to see your ship, correct? To find my brother?
Yes, perhaps.
So Justin, out like meta wise, like this seems like kind of a big thing for Rose's
She's not here.
character.
She's
Like,
not
I
here,
don't
so meta-wise, it's fine.
But I mean,
I understand, but it's... I can't reveal anything,
okay.
but it's...
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
All right. Well,
All she said was don't kill her character, and we had
But also,
it.
I wouldn't have had Kiva suggest going in there if it was important for Rose.
all right. Well,
I suddenly remember a thing. I heard a tale while in the tavern. A man, he was talking about some fellow named Baelish. He mentioned that the real culprit is not the Frostmaiden. They said that the Arcane Brotherhood is vying for control of this area,
Oh, excuse me.
and we need to seek out this Baelish Gant in Rebels End.
I'm sorry. It's I'm a little exhausted myself. I spent a fair amount of time working with, making that item to bring you back, and well,
I wasn't
I,
suggesting that we go there now. I just figured I would share the information.
yes, that is a quite interesting chance.
Penny, make me a history check for the Arcane Brotherhood.
Okay.
If you're proficient in Arcana, actually.
Ooh. Oh, damn it. I'm not proficient in Arcana, but I got a natural 20.
Okay, cool. So you won't get a bunch of like super hardcore details then.
Okay.
The Arcane Brotherhood is a mercantile company and wizards guild that operate out of the host tower of the Arcane in Luskan. The organization is shrouded in mystery, as even its most high-ranking members are unknown. It is known, through some whispers, that their primary goal is the political and economic control of the north of the entire place. So, this place, Icewind Dale, most likely fits in that plot.
Well, it does seem as, based on my knowledge, there's some plausibility there. If unlikely, still plausible. Quite interesting. Well, all of you should rest up. I will run a few errands before we head out to get all of you some of your gear back.
We should probably all rest, though. It's been a long day for you, Penny.
Oh, yes, I will. Yes, all of you should.
All right,
sleep.
Kiva walks into the tavern. Excuse me, Sonar. There are no beds. I don't have a bedroll.
Penny will leave a bedroll for them to share. I mean, he's a big dragonborn. Maybe a few of them will fit on it.
Yeah, all your stuff, bedrolls, gold, anything that wasn't armor or weapons is gone.
Yeah.
I was nice and said arrows, and arrows stayed.
Well, Penny had bolts too, so that was what chances.
Yeah, I ended up deleting my arrows and not my short bow.
That's fine. Arrows realistically would have also been destroyed.
Gotcha.
So Kiva shouldn't actually have her arrows, but whatever.
She was just shooting rats.
Yeah.
String the tail, just bing.
Yep, she was shooting rats.
Tail.
You guys think about it? Kiva wasn't shooting arrows at all. Those were just rats.
Dude, I don't know. You guys have seen Conan, right?
Nope.
Where the main bad guy takes a snake and straightens it out into what he uses it as an arrow. Just a snake.
Yikes.
I'll have to buy arrows at some point.
Yes. Anything else you would like, I shall get it on my errand
Snowshoes
run.
and crampons.
Yes. All right. Well, off
I
I go.
also need more materials to resummon Whisper.
Yes. I think I'm aware of what that requires.
Oh, it just goes up to Penny, just kind of tugs on his arm.
Yes.
And just motions for you to come down to her level.
Mm-hmm.
Can you find Haj someone to make him? I don't know how to sleep without him, Penny.
I will look into it. You can count on that.
All I ask is you try.
Yes.
And she gives you a hug.
Before we lay down to sleep, I'm just gonna go outside and see if I can find any fruit or berries, winter berries or anything for us to eat.
Yeah, well, that is quite good. If you don't find any, here is some of my food that will, to share, since all of you don't have any.
And he'll leave his rations behind for them.
Okay. Yeah, and Kiva goes outside to look for berries in the nearby little tree line, not too deep into the forest.
And Penny's just gonna go pretty much buy an adventures pack for each of these guys, just so they get some of their stuff back.
I'll pull up the price of everything. Because small settlement. We'll just say for the sake of brevity, that you can find what you need. Because again, people need shit. Event would be an explorer's pack, probably.
Okay.
Let me look. Yep. So 3 explorers pack is 30 gold.
Okay.
And that's a bedroll, mess kit, tinderboxes, 10 torches, 10 days of war rations, and a water skin, and 50 feet of hemp and rope. But that isn't all included in the pack when you add it to your equipment.
All right. So 30.
Yeah, 30 gold total.
All right. I shall subtract 30 gold.
Okay. And are you
also
are you getting snowshoes and crampons?
Yes.
Okay, so a pair of snowshoes is 2 gold, so that's 6 gold total for snowshoes for the 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
And then for crampons, 6 gold as well. So 12 gold total for both the snowshoes and crampons.
All right. And
what else was wanted?
Arrows for chance. And did Kiva look like she needed?
She
more
said
arrows?
she lost all the arrows. Yeah, she was shooting rats.
Okay.
Shooting rats. So it's a gold piece for a pack of 20 arrows.
Okay. So he'll grab 4 of them. So 4 packs.
Okay, so
40, 60, 80.
4 gold.
Yeah,
and so that means you guys can have 2 packs of 20 each.
All right, cool. And during that time, if anyone needs a short rest, you can get one, because it's not hard work looking for berries, and it's not hard work shopping, and it's not hard work doing whatever Bo and Chance are doing in the tavern.
Chance telling her stories.
Okay.
Bo is just like, it's because Sandra brought out like 8 of these like big winter coats. She has just taken like another 1 or 2 of them, and it's just in like a little like tiny blanket burrito.
Okay. Yeah, so if you guys are missing those of you that have like received new coats, you can add cold weather clothing. Each coat is worth so the coat includes includes a coat, cloak, fur-lined hat or hood, whatever you prefer, goggles, and fur-lined leather boots and gloves. I'll say these are just the coats, not like the full-out deck like goggles, and it's like boots, gloves, and the coat and hat. No goggles. So you can add that. And yeah, each of that is worth 5 pounds. So yeah, what's Boa? Boa's like blanket burritoing herself up in these coats. All right, Chance is telling you a story. While Penny's shopping, Kiva kind of walks in and says, Boa, can I talk to you for a minute over here?
Yeah. And Boa will like get out of her blanket burrito.
Okay. I was walking through the forest and I found an antler from a deer. I didn't bring the whole dead deer here because I figured that wouldn't interest anyone. It was rather decayed and not worth salvaging, but I took its antler and I made something for you. My player asked me to do this for you, so she pulls out the antler, and the antler has been carved into a little figurine of Hajj, and hands it to you.
Oh my god. Rose, I'm gonna cry. Jesus fucking Christ.
And she's like looped a little chain through it so you can wear it around your neck.
Aww. She like puts it around her neck and just like holding it in her hands and just looks at Kiva with like happy tears down her face and just like gives her a big hug.
She hugs you back and says, "That's the least I could do." It's a little, yeah. So out of deer antler, she carved a little. She spent an hour or so carving a little Hajj.
Thank you, Kiva. How did you?
Yes, I know.
Boa just kind of goes like silent.
I know it can't replace what you had before, but I hope it helps.
Well, Hajj is everywhere, and he's in here too now, right?
Of course.
Boa just kind of like gives it a squeeze.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Boa is just like staring at this little like sculpture, just like
it's about like
totally just like
it's about this big or so. Cute little shark.
You did such a good job capturing a smile.
Ah, yes, sharks are known for their smiles.
Yeah, Hush has the best smile. He won't be as cuddly for people to give hugs to, but I guess they'll just have to hug me.
Of course, yes.
And thanks, Pierre.
But it was just kind of like, oh, fuck, what spell do I have?
Inflict wounds.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Ronnie.
Like those runes.
Oh, and Chance did
Just-
want Chance did want materials for Find Familiar, so that's 10 gold also worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs.
Yes, 10. All right, I'll subtract another 10 gold. Actually, I'm going to buy him 20 gold worth.
Okay.
So 2 uses.
The spell still
So if
needs
you can
the spell still needs a brazier to be burned
Yeah.
into though, but you have the components.
Can I look for a brazier? Like that's being sold.
Roll
Bronze
me
one.
investigation.
Okay. Would you say the eyes of minute seeing are not useful in this investigation?
No. This is you trying to
Okay.
find a place that
So
might
it
sell
will
it.
not be advantage. Okay. Okay. Ooh, not bad. 18 plus 4. 22.
Okay. Yeah, you find a random person selling on a stall, selling random just objects, like a little yard sale. And there's a brazier, like pretty big, not big, super big. It was like this big. It fits in both hands comfortably, like this big bowl. And it looks like it wouldn't fit in the equipment pack or anything. You'd have to strap it to yourself and kind of wear it like a dangling piece, but it's there. He's like, "Oh, what are you looking for?"
Yeah, this humble brazier, I would like to buy it.
Oh, gold piece.
Ah, yes, that is a wise price.
And he'll pay that.
Okay, he hands you the brazier.
Okay. So that means 21 gold pieces removed.
Yep.
To include the
Mhm.
the 2 charges for
Yep.
Find Familiar. Okay.
And Kiva's also gonna inside with the 3 of you. She's gonna hand you each a handful of these nice wild raspberries. Are kind of covered in a little bit of frost.
Ooh.
And then eventually Penny makes his way back into. No,
I mean, he did promise Boa.
that's right.
While he's doing all of his shopping, he's keeping an eye out for kids playing
Mhm.
and seeing if any of them have or carrying around any dolls or stuff items or anything like
Investigation check.
that. Okay. Ooh, not as good. 6. No, plus 4, 10.
Unfortunately, not. It's late at
Okay.
night, so most of the kids are probably.
All right, that makes sense. It would be late at night. There was 8 hours.
Yeah, but you did the 8 hours at a weird time because you went to bed at 7 p.m., slept for 8, went to the.
Right, yeah.
But
Well, it's
still,
always dark.
But still, yeah, you don't see any kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
The kids probably aren't allowed to be left outside here in 10 towns all that much.
All right. Oh well.
Yeah. So you do make your way back to the tavern then. You guys see Penny walk in. Oh, Penny,
He is carrying way more than he should be able to carry,
Yeah.
so he's just oh, he kicks the door because he can't. He's carrying way more than he.
the door hasn't been repaired, but it does not fly off the hinges. Just poof.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
Chance will get up and give some assistance.
yeah, Penny does as well. Or yeah, clone Penny. Kiva does as well. And Sonar's just standing in the corner.
Hello, I come bearing gifts.
Oh, thank you, Penny.
Yes.
Yeah. Chance will split the arrows, it looks. 40 you, 40 for me.
Yes.
Oh, you bought equipment packs for the three of us. Thank
I
you
did.
so much.
I don't think about it.
So, Chance and Kiva can add 40 arrows to their equipment. And Boa, Chance, and Kiva can add an explorer's pack. And snowshoes and crampons.
So I'll give Penny back his crossbow and the bolts that I have left over. There are 14 bolts left over. Shot 6 of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Let me
One per round.
take those out.
And I'll take these
Alright.
off my sheet.
Yep. Penny also hands you the brazier and
Look what I found.
Thank you
was
very
it?
much.
Some person had a yard sale. I got it off with a really good deal.
He
So-
was selling his yard?
No, the sale was within his yard,
that's rather lucky.
as opposed to selling at a stall. He was within his own yard and was okay. Here is a bunch of stuff I do not want anymore.
Oh, Penny, and Kiva dumps a handful of frozen raspberries in your hands.
Oh, these look quite delicious. Are they delicious?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's not like it's like the mixture of like the perfect raspberry, like sour, sweet, and then there's like the bite of like being frozen a little bit.
He pops one in his mouth and then just lets out a breath of like, oh, and then like while doing that, like sits on one of the benches and just like, oh.
Yeah, having something fresh compared to dried meat and rations for the first time in a while is real nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, Chance, you can add. You have two castings worth of Find Familiar, and you have a Brazier now, so you don't need to hunt for a Brazier whenever you want to cast Find Familiar.
Gotcha.
The Brazier weighs 3 pounds.
Okay.
It's just, there's not a Brazier equipment on D&D, so you can just add custom equipment.
Gotcha. I was just seeing how many times I can do Find Familiar. I'll have to take a long rest to cast it again.
Yep.
Penny,
yes.
can I have Haj's ashes?
Oh, I thought I had given them to you here.
I didn't have a bag, remember?
Yes, that's right. Here you are.
Thank you.
Oh,
And he looks at Kiva and then back down at her necklace.
that is quite a wonderful pendant you have.
Kiva made it for me.
Yes.
It's really nice.
It is quite good craftsmanship, I would say. There is value in that, lots of value, especially coming from a friend.
Yes, it's priceless, so don't go selling it.
Indeed.
It's filled with lots of love, just like Haj would want.
Yes. Well, it looks wonderful on you.
Thanks, Penny.
All right. You're welcome. Well, before we go digging up all of my skeletons tomorrow, we should all have a rest, yes?
Of course, yes, I'm quite tired. You'd think dying would make you not tired when you wake up, but I am incredibly exhausted.
Yes, I as
Why
well.
would we be digging up skeletons, Penny? Thought we were
Ah.
going to a ship.
Are there skeletons on the ship? Did you leave any
Right.
skeletons? Or did you eat them?
Well, like I said, lots of pirates, assumedly they are dead.
Wait. Chance, did you just eat them?
No, I said leave them.
Oh. Oh, leave them. Okay.
Yes, Boa, leave.
Because Penny's a vegetarian.
Of course. Yes. Me too. And so yeah, Sonar's standing in the corner, not moving.
Sona, did you finish making the beds?
You weren't gone that long, so no.
Did you at least get started?
I'm taking a break.
Are you tired?
No. I'm just saying hello. Do you want me to work
Hello.
on the beds all night while you're sleeping?
No. It's fine. You deserve a rest.
Okay.
All right. Well, what was the sacrifice for this town again? We can't light a fire, can we?
Well, it was up to Kiva to come up with a new.
Well, no, this is not the town.
Oh yeah, no.
We
I'm
are-
sorry.
Um,
I think it's warmth.
No, it's food. Food. Because they
Was it
gave us
food?
cookies. Yes, they gave us cookies outside, and they
I hope
strung up
so.
a bunch of fish and a bunch of knucklehead trout on the way in.
Well, the sacrifice is
So-
only happens once in a while. I don't know when they do the sacrifices, actually. I know if it's people, it's the night before a new moon.
Yes.
Well, we would know since we lived here like a month that it was like when we were sacrificing heat, it was every
Well,
night.
you and Boa lived here for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, warmth and good mead. So every night.
Warmth in Tourmaline as well.
Yeah, so no fires after nightfall.
But here, it's food.
Nope, good mead is warmth. Oh, this is Lonelywood.
we're in Lonelywood.
Jesus. Food. So, a day's catch of knucklehead trout. Every day, all the knucklehead trout is just strung up outside of town. So yeah, this place does not eat their catch. They eat the berries whenever they can scrounge up. Hence the cookies. Yes.
Yeah. Well, let's get the fire going. Yes.
In
And
the
he pulls out
house,
or like he goes to pull out the tinderbox, but it's just like, right.
there is a fireplace. Kiva
Well.
kind of like, there's no wood in it. I'll be right back. She goes inside and you can just hear like kicking and like breaking, and she comes in with like a handful of like branches and just tosses them into the fireplace. We have tinder boxes now, and starts a fire. And you can hear like things like kind of chittering in the fireplace and like scurrying up out of the chimney.
Oh no.
Probably just a few squirrels.
Well, good night. We've all had a rough one.
Okay. And Kiva just passes out, with Pierre kind of like resting on her chest. Does everybody else go to sleep?
Penny,
Yes.
can I sleep next to you tonight?
Sure, yes.
Boa just like lays down next to him and is just like cuddling onto one of the big warm weather gear because she doesn't have anything to cuddle onto now.
Okay.
All right.
Because she just like,
Oh no.
Yeah.
so she has like her back against Penny and just like she can just hear him as she's going to bed, like praying to Haj, just like holding on to the I guess that's her spellcasting focus now.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so she's just like
Holy symbol,
holding
yeah.
it, her holy. There we go, holy symbol. I'm thinking like a druid. And it's just like praying, like,
Thank you for the wonderful friends, Haj. I promise we'll keep spreading the peace and the joy here.
Okay. And you all
and
drift off to sleep. Penny, Kiva, Chance. Nice dreams. Nothing awful. Just nice. You're somewhere warm. Warm is nice. Boa. You dream you're alone in the ocean, submerged under the waves, and they're just rocking back and forth. You're surrounded by coral and sea life, and then the sea life kind of scatters like something scares them. And that shark-like shape you dreamed of before is closer than it was the last time you had this dream. You just see an outline, but that's all. Da-dum, da-dum. And when you all wake up in the morning, you wake up from the dream, you all are wet. Like, you wake up not soaked, just damp. You wake up in a puddle.
At least we're warm.
Yeah.
At least we're warm.
And when you wake up, you can hear like a and you look around Boa, and she's soaked, more so than all of you. And there's just like sea-dwelling fish, a starfish, kind of just flopping around here, and then they just go still.
Boa, did you have an accident?
Muted.
And she's just like freaking. She's just trying to scramble to find water to like put the starfish in and the fish in.
They disappear.
She just like sits back down on the ground and is just like.
And you're all dry again.
How very strange.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
She just like kind of like unconsciously puts a hand on her amulet.
Okay. Feels a little warm.
Just like.
And that warmth starts to recede and it goes back to feeling like it did the night before.
What are you up to, Hosh? At least they weren't real. They're not harmed. That's okay.
But you all smell a distinct smell of salt water when you woke up and you were soaked. And now you're dry.
Well, that was interesting.
Boa's gonna look in her bag and check the tinderbox to see if the ashes are in there.
They still are.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Closes it, puts it back in her bag.
But give me an investigation check as you look at the ashes, actually.
Oh no. I have a +0 because I am not a smart fish.
What? 10 is average.
It's 7.
7? Yeah, they're all still in there.
Huh?
Well, before we head out, would any of you want your fortunes told? In order to just come back from the dead, clean slate and all.
I'm fine. The two of them can have a reading if you'd like.
Do you think you could do one for Haj, Penny?
I believe so, yes.
He is the shepherd, but things have changed for him.
Yes.
Can I have one?
You, Sona. Well, I suppose we should give it a shot, shouldn't we?
Okay.
Right here. Who's first?
Okay.
Nah, you, Sona. All right.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Front, back, left, right, center. Which one would you like?
Back.
Back, middle?
Okay.
Okay. That would be quite interesting. Beast.
Ooh.
Beast. I have not drawn this card for anyone. Consider yourself either lucky or damned.
I'm already damned.
Yes.
I thought you were a mummy.
I am.
Sonak, do you recall any information in regards to the Arcane Brotherhood?
No.
No, you've never heard of them?
No. No.
So Sonar got the beast.
Who's next?
Hush!
Haj, all right.
Bo was just like holding the little amulet between her like two hands.
Mm-hmm.
Front, back, left, right, center.
Left, back.
Left, back. The diviner.
Wow.
Would you look at that, Hush? Shepherd and diviner.
Hmm. These cards are both blessed and haunted.
Me and Hush, thank you, Penny.
You're welcome. Will you not have a reading, Boa? Or perhaps another time?
I feel like maybe I should.
All right.
Yeah.
You've all been born anew.
Haven't we, Hush? Yeah.
This is a new beginning for most of you. All right. Front, back, left, right, center.
Front right, Penny.
Front, right. Oh, this time it is you that are the shepherd.
I'm the shepherd, and Hush is the diviner.
That is quite interesting.
Yeah.
This is fucking weird.
This is fucking awesome.
Super weird.
If you guys saw how I did all of this, like methodically, like I don't even know.
Chance.
Yes, I
you
would like a reading.
You would, yes.
Yes.
These, of course, are free of charge to my friend.
It's fine. I have no money.
Front, back, left, right, center.
The front right.
Front, right. That is quite interesting. How would you say this suits you?
Oh,
The tax collector. Perhaps, someone will be coming to collect payment from you at some point, or you shall collect payment from them.
I hope it is the latter, not the former.
Don't we all?
What would they want from you, Chance? You don't know about money.
Yeah, well, taxes can be taken in many forms, not just currency.
Like what, Penny?
Like possessions, perhaps even your life in some more dire circumstances.
Oh.
Yeah. Quite dubious.
and he's like starting to go into his like his his fortune teller personality.
Chance, you don't owe anybody your life, do you?
Not that I can recall.
Penny just kind of stands up straight and is just like
Well, that was quite interesting. I think I shall, something gives me a bad feeling about doing my own before this, venture. So I think I shall hold off for the time being.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yes. Well, on a pleasant note, we have a good idea as to where it is because I've been there.
And it will only take us a few hours on the sled, not a day.
Yes. All of you ready?
Well, I just need a moment, and I'll get to work on resummoning Whisperer.
All right. You take the time, and you can use one of the 2 batches of components that Penny gave you to cast Find Familiar, and Whisper just reappears. As a Tressum or something else?
Nope, still a Tressum.
Okay.
More grumpy and more
Definitely.
like right now he's like knocking stuff off of like whatever's not bolted down. You know how cats are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Sonar's like getting the finishing touches to one of the beds.
Oh no.
And the Tressum Whisper just knocks the hammer out of his hand. He's like, oh, okay.
How's that bed coming along?
Real shitty.
Do any of us have the knowledge to maybe help him make corrections
Are
so
any
that
of you
he can
proficient
build
in
it better?
Are any of
the
you
next
proficient
time?
in carpenter's tools? So no.
Let me double check. No, absolutely not.
Nope. You can tell it was a shitty bed, but there's no way you could probably do any better.
All right.
It looks like he's just like taking pieces of like the broken chairs and like hammering them together, and then just
It seems like you're familiars. Come back.
Should we have him pick berries in the meantime? That seems to be a more useful thing for him to do.
Yeah, sure. Is he broken? He seems to be a little
Nicole
rambunctious.
should do him well to preserve the bits that are falling off.
No. Oh, I was referring to you, Whisper.
Oh, no, yes. I suppose he would probably eat them before returning them to us.
I can collect berries.
Remember, everyone, if we leave and ask him to collect berries, he will be collecting berries until we return. And there will be all sorts of berries, most likely.
I'm not good at carpentry. He holds up his hand. There's like a nail just right through his hand.
I believe the berry collecting should be more his speed.
Yes. Well,
But what if he gets lost?
Sona. Yeah. Sona.
Yes?
What, do you have a specialty? Something you are good at? Perhaps we can more direct you towards your talents.
Sonar's stats.
Let's go.
Chaotic good moon elf mummy. I have an intelligence of 6. If I can't go near fire. I'm not really good at anything as a mummy.
No, you are good at something. You're good at being Sandar.
And she'll go over and give him a hug.
Okay. He just stands still.
You're good at being you.
Okay.
I'm quite good at smelling like pumpkin spice.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to see. Okay. Touching the mummy does not afflict you with mummy rot. Okay.
Oh, good.
oh shit.
It's only if he attacks you. Oh, okay.
Do you know why you smell like pumpkin spice?
No.
Best accident ever.
I assume it's the embalming.
Yes. Well, if I were to say, do what you like, what would you do?
I don't know.
Am I to glean that he would just stand there?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a bummer. Poor guy.
Mm-hmm.
As a cursed soul.
Yeah, he's a mummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if anyone shows up with a delivery from Goodmead, see to it that the shipment is taken care of delicately.
Okay. I can do that.
Just be ready, and that is all while
Okay.
we are away.
And he
Perhaps.
gets up and
And he looks to everyone else to make sure.
he walks right up to the door and just stands right behind the door. Like, this far away. Just...
There's a knock on the door and he just immediately opens it.
There is a back door, so you don't have to like try to like get around or anything. I will take care of delivery.
Excellent. We wouldn't want it misplaced or stolen.
Okay.
All right, Kiva,
Yes.
are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Let's go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Sona.
He's still standing, just staring at the door.
I'll see you again soon.
Okay. You all make your way to the sled, and the Axebeak has torn something else up in the snow. Probably one of
Trinity.
probably one of the squirrels that escaped from the chimney. Just
Trinity
Hi,
squirrel.
Trinity.
there's just bloodied remains in the snow.
Bo just kind of looks away a little bit as she gets into the saddle.
Okay. Are you steering
That's a
again?
good girl.
Is Boa steering again? Okay. Do you make your way to the destination pointed out on the map?
Yeah.
Okay, 4 hours towards the Sea of Moving Ice. I will have a map of Icewind Dale up on the Roll20 next session.
Okay.
I keep forgetting to do it.
I think I have yeah, never mind. We're good.
But you start making your way 4 hours north towards... Oh, she has to go all the way to Bremen. Right. It's all halved. So, yeah. 2, 4, whatever. Math. Who cares? I do have to do that, though. Hold on. I forgot you guys were in Lonelywood. Realistically, you could probably just go from Lonelywood. Yeah, you don't have to go all the way around. You have a sled now. You could just go straight ahead.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so we'll say, because you're doing it that way, 4 hours or so. Okay. So,
As we leave, Penny would like to check out where the lodge was. Like, look in that direction. See if things are looking real bad.
where the what was?
The lodge.
The cabin?
Cabin, yes.
Okay, I'll see you guys can take that way towards the cabin. Looks no different.
Okay.
No ominous creatures around.
All right, cool. There's not an extra, like, presence that we saw coming in
No.
from everything? Okay.
You get the sense just those things were sent.
Okay.
Sent. But, okay. As the afternoon rolls around, Brittany, roll me a d20, please.
I don't like this.
I know.
11.
11. Okay. As you're moving through this woods, you break out, about to leave the woods, tearing into a lost adventurer in the snow is this big bear, white. But as you're like it's within eyesight, That's not fur, it's just downy white feathers. And this snowy owlbear looks up and its beak just stained with blood. Do you continue or do you let it eat?
Wait, continue or let it eat?
Like past it. Do you continue past it or do you just let it keep... Or do you just keep going or do you, like...
Engage,
yeah.
Let's just keep going.
What is that?
You all would know what an owlbear is. This is just a
Bo is gonna make sure we
wintry,
keep our
cold
distance when we
okay.
go around.
Yeah,
it.
owlbears can be very territorial, so you just kind of... And it goes back to just ripping into this dwarf who got lost in the snow. And since you
There's
also...
a silent prayer to Hajj for the dwarf.
And luckily no blizzard. But as you
that would
continue...
be bad memories for Penny.
But as you start getting close, the sea of moving ice stretches out before you, a featureless, frozen desert. Ahead, the smooth, white surface is interrupted by a towering ship, its exterior covered in frost. And it's about it's about a few hundred yards away.
Penny, is this the ship that you arrived on?
Yes.
And it looks like this, I imagine.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll give you all. I'll
you
give
guys
you all.
get it now.
Yeah. Is here? I'll see if I can find. Here we go.
Do you want me to keep going on the ice with Trinity? Do you want me to stop here on the shore?
The ice looks like it's thick enough to support.
Thick?
Just be careful. Yes.
That's what you guys are going towards, and I'll post that in the Twitch chat as well.
Boa just slowly keeping going, just kind of looking,
Okay.
just to make sure she's not going over any obvious cracks or anything in the ice.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. As you get closer, you get within 15 feet of the ship, or so, and you hear loud thumping and creaking coming from inside the hold. Wait, is that the right one? Yes. Followed by... And it's not as abandoned as it appeared. The snarls don't sound like they're massive, like to a dragon or anything. Just...
The only person we left behind were perhaps a couple shipmates and the captain.
And I have changed the map on Roll20.
Damn it. I still can't load up Roll20 for some reason.
But you also have a map of it. I gave you one.
Oh.
Before the campaign started. The hull, rigging, and mast of the ship are covered in a layer of ice, and from the waterline of the vessel is a 10-foot climb to get to the main deck. The sides of the hull are slippery and look like they can't be climbed without using magic or climbing gear. And the ice around the ship is so thick it looks like there's no risk of breaking it and falling through.
Taking just a look around where they are there any like random like fishing nets or anything that are on the ground?
Give me an investigation check. Or perception.
Or perception.
Because you're just looking around, yeah.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12.
Thanks, Justin. I found it.
12. Yeah. And you're looking at the leftmost picture right now of the ship. There's a big... there's a fishing net. You can probably toss up and just climb up the fishing net.
Bo was just like looking at it, and you see her kind of like start to put her hand on like a weapon, but then she stops herself, and then she starts using it to climb up the ship. Okay.
You can climb up onto the top deck. So you'd be like right here where I put your token.
It held my weight.
Cancel follow up after.
Okay.
Yeah. Penny is going to, I mean, just so you know where to put my token, we'll just say that he's staying near Boa.
I guess you'd be up top as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Be gentle, Brittany.
Kiva will also climb up.
Don't put me in danger.
And where you all are now.
Not Una.
D2. Yeah, so on the main deck, you're actually up on the, not the main deck technically, the main deck is down a couple stairs, how a ship is laid out, right? You can see the main deck, but you're on the forecastle. Deep grooves have been gouged into the deck of the forecastle. The railing of the port side of the vessel is broken and slightly bowed, as if an immense weight had been resting on top of it.
Can I investigate these grooves to see what kind of
Sure.
animal made them?
Yeah, go for it. Investigation check. Or nature.
13. Oh, 13 for investigation.
It looks like the weight of a dragon has pushed down. Those are dragon claw marks.
A relative of yours, Penny?
Let me see. It looks.
Way too big to be a relative.
Well, who knows? I do seem to have some copper dragon in me. Perhaps.
And down those stairs, down the rightmost stairs, it just opens. It goes right to a hole in the deck. There's a massive gaping hole in the deck that wasn't there before Penny. And then the left side goes down into the main deck, and the main deck can be safely explored going down the left side staircase. Because you're currently at the front of the ship on the forecastle.
I probably don't need to tell you this, but this was not here.
As he points to the big hole.
What about the big scratch marks?
Nah, no, those were not there either.
And yeah, where those claw marks are, the wooden planks and gunwales in that area have been cracked and pushed down.
Well, perhaps the artifact that this captain had was taken by the dragon we saw earlier. But that shouldn't stop us now, should it?
No, it shouldn't.
Let us see if we can't find information about your brother as well.
That would be ideal.
All right.
How quiet are y'all being, just to check?
Super quiet.
I imagine we heard, because you said we heard like
Stealth
growls
checks,
and stuff.
Stealth checks then, everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay.
And then anyone who's looking at that hole can make a survival check to surmise that. Well, you don't need the check because it's probably from what you think it's from. All right. Chance got a 29. Kiva got a 13. Penny and Boa, what did you guys get?
17.
17? Okay.
16.
All right. Good job, everyone. You can kind of see where there's like very creaky and squeaky floorboards on the ship, and you definitely avoid those. And you're kind of like speaking in like hushed tones.
I just imagine with Boa's outwardly perception as she's going, she can somehow sense which planks are more squeakier than others.
Sure.
Yeah.
And Chance just wants to. He's just listening out for the sounds that we heard.
Oh,
earlier.
Constant.
Okay.
Coming from like the bowels of the ship.
So I guess he'll mosey up to, I guess, the stairs that don't lead into the hole.
No, those go down to those just go down to the main deck.
Yeah.
And those you go down to the main deck, I'll move your tokens.
Okay. So yeah, he'll head down to the main deck and just motion for the other ones to be quiet and follow his footsteps.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll move everything over there.
Penny will be trying to investigate anything that looks different as they're moving along from when he was on the ship.
Sure. All right. A lot looks different. It's definitely been like severely damaged, and
again, like you can just assume that's how he uses his action.
Okay. When you get down to the main deck, the wooden boards on the main deck are cracked from frost. A large hole in the deck exposes a part of the hold to the sky. The planks around the hole are marked with deep grooves, as if heavy claws had dug into them. You can kind of figure out what did that. But thankfully, since Garrett has a map, you can see just around the hole where there's still floor left is a door to the north. And I also have to say this for people watching. In the center of this deck, you can see the big wheel that handles the anchor, I think. Yes. And then to the south is another door, and then just in front of that door is a staircase that goes down.
Penny will do like some hand signals and point to the stairs.
Chancel, he'll nod and lead the group toward the stairs, just avoiding all the creaky planks.
Sure.
I was taking note if there's any fishing nets around here.
Yeah, just desiccated and actually probably not.
Rotten.
Yeah. There's probably only the one, but there's none anymore. Yeah, no.
Okay.
This is not a fishing ship.
So
Okay.
as we reach the precipice of the staircase, Chance will just pull out his rapier and dagger and just have them at the ready.
Okay.
Penny will cast message.
Respond if you see anything.
You will be the first to know. And he'll go ahead and ease down the steps.
Okay. Stealth check again.
Oof.
13. Okay. You ease down the steps, so I'll move Chance's token. And standing in front of the stairs is what I will describe in just a moment, and I will send a picture to the group so everyone can see. And I'll post it in chat, because that's fun. The bottom of the stairs, you see this 10-foot tall creature, bluish white flesh, covered in just a pelt of back hair, very thick like fur, and then furred hands, furred arms, a furred kind of like loincloth almost. Like the hair like just looks like it forms a loincloth. And very furry like calves with long hooked claws. And it's currently just like, it didn't notice you sneaking down the stairs. And it's currently what is it doing? It's trying to claw through a door directly in front of it. And this is what, well, I'll post it when everyone else sees it. So that's what you see, Chance. It's currently distracted, trying to like claw through this door directly in front of it.
So I'll message back to Penny. That is a thing. It does not look friendly.
And you can hear it going, and then you can hear like deep sounds of like claws hitting wood. Just.
Penny will message back. Do you want to surprise it and attack, or call this quits, run away?
Since we're already here, there has to be something on the other side of this door that it's trying to get into.
And he'll cast again.
Perhaps does it look, has it said any words or have any signs of intelligence to speak with?
No. Not at all.
Well, we shall be right behind you, whatever your decision.
So with a huff, Chance will just crouch low.
Okay.
And then can I use my telepathic helm to tell him I'm going to jump on it? And he'll try to dive forward with his dagger and the rapier to pin them in the back of this thing.
Okay, so make an attack with advantage for your first attack.
With rapier?
Yeah.
18.
18 hits. So at first, just so I can, we'll get everyone to roll initiative after. Roll damage with sneak attack. for the rapier.
17.
Okay. It's like as you like plunge the rapier into its back, and then since your bonus action, you can use the dagger as a two-handed weapon. So two-hand attack,
Okay.
rather.
So give me 1 second to roll that.
And you all get a surprise round.
12?
12 to hit?
Or does that go at advantage too?
Yes. But no.
26 to hit.
26 hits. Yes, so just D4.
And that's a 4 piercing.
Okay. So it's like everybody roll initiative as you're now like holding. You're not grappling it, but you're like you have your rapier and your dagger impaled into its back. So everybody roll initiative. You all get a surprise round. So this troll does not get a turn this round.
Nice.
Oh, it's a troll.
No spoilers. Yeah.
Troll in the dungeon.
But yeah, when you guys get down the stairs, I will move your tokens to that position, and then I'll give Penny the best kind of theater mind I can. Oh shit. I'm not, Penny, what'd you get for initiative?
I got a natural 20 for a 22.
Boa
Dirty 20.
for a 21. Or sorry, 20. That's right.
20.
Chance
15.
15. Dang. All right. I'll put. Okay. Cool. All right. And are you having your trust him in this fight, or do you want to say you did an action to?
I'm going to just have Whisper float overhead and try to stay out of the reach for
How many feet?
until I how high is the ceiling here?
10. 1 sec. I'll pull it up. There's notes here somewhere that tells me that. There's notes here that tells me something like that. Give me a second. I can't find it. 10 feet.
So yeah, he'll crest right at the ceiling.
Okay.
Just to hover.
And yeah, roll initiative for Whisper, please.
Gotcha. 5.
5. Okay. Whisper got a turn. All right, so Penny, you're up. Surprise round.
Yeah.
You can't
Penny
see the troll.
is cool. I'm going to move into a position to where I can see it.
Okay, so top of this, you can get to like the middle portion of the stairs, and now that you can see it, I'll post the picture of it in the group chat.
Cool.
Oh yeah,
And-
that's a big ugly boy.
And for our viewers.
Oof. Ooh boy. Yeah. He wants to aim an caustic brew attack so
Okay.
as not to hit chance.
Go for it.
Okay, that's a dex save.
Oh, okay. 10.
Whew, it fails. Second. Sorry, I didn't say it, but second level. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Then. Yeah. So sorry. Penny's going to cast that as a bonus action.
Okay.
So he's going to use 2 of his sorcery points.
Yep.
And then use his action to cast a stringent dart.
Okay. So yeah, Chance is kind of like flailing around on its back. It's like.
All right. Cool. And that is probably not going to 13 to hit.
13 doesn't hit. Just kind of
Yeah.
into the door.
Yeah. All right. That's my turn.
All right. Bo,
Well, I guess I'm gonna.
you're currently
How far away from it am I?
10 feet. 10 feet.
Does it look like it has that much of a reach?
It's like 4 squares.
No.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna-
it's this very cold aura that's coming off of it. Just like frost.
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna back up.
How
I'm gonna
much?
back up.
it was about 10 feet of movement to near where you are.
Well, based on the map that I have, is it to the? And I imagine we're in the cabins now.
You are in the
Since we went down
hold.
the stairs.
You're in the hold. The cabins are on the main deck.
Oh.
Yeah, because the main deck is it's the first two kind of things
Okay.
are different 2 layers technically. You're technically in
Okay.
the hold.
Cool. And is this thing near the mast?
It is near the door in the hold. The door to the south.
Okay. Cool.
Directly at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I'm going to go up the stairs then.
Okay, so 10
I'm going
feet.
to go back up the stairs and try and get away from this thing.
That would put
so
you
that,
right near the mast, if that's okay.
That's great.
So
I
right
just
out of
want
earshot.
to. I just
Okay.
want to make sure that I can maintain focus on this thing.
All right, so you're back up near the
On
mast.
the
I'll
spell.
say you're not in the way, so others can get down the stairs. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Anything
That's my
else?
turn.
Boa, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to go down the
Okay.
stairs.
You're 5, 10. You're 10 feet from the top of the stairs.
Okay, so. And then 10
Cool.
feet down the stairs.
Okay, 10 feet down the stairs would put you right there. That's total of that's 20 feet of movement to get where you are. You can see it. You can see Chance flailing around on its back.
25. That'd be 30. This thing obviously looks angry.
Oh yeah,
It's,
Chance just jumped on it. Went stab, stab, stab.
So Boa's gonna fight. So it's 25. This will be 30.
Yep. This big old
And-
frost troll, 10 feet tall. Its head is like scraping the top of the floor and ceiling.
Just gonna reach out and grab a claw and cast Inflict Wounds
Go for it.
at the second level.
Of course.
Oh. 23 to hit.
23 definitely hits.
I thought you were gonna say Justin. I was like, oh no.
No.
Fuck.
It ain't a dragon. It ain't an ancient dragon.
All my D10s. Clickety clackety. I rolled to attackity.
Yeah,
Ooh. 10, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 necrotic damage.
Nice. Anything else? It doesn't look. It's still not looking hurt though. But yeah, nice. That's all your movement.
That's all my movement.
Mhm.
I'm just thinking my bonus actions are really quick. Free action, just holding her amulet, just
Okay.
like, we got
Sure.
this, Hush.
Chance, start of your turn, because of this cold aura, you take 11 points of cold damage. And it's your turn. And you're muted.
Okay, so with that, can I just go ahead and try to stab 2 more times?
Yep.
With the old. Well, first I want to stab with the rapier and cast
Booming Blade.
booming blade.
Yep.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
All right, and I'll roll damage for that, and let me go ahead
And you do get
and
sneak attack.
so that's 18 damage for the
Okay.
rapier.
Yep.
And I'll go ahead and stab again with the dagger.
Yep.
26 to hit.
26 hits, so just a d4.
One piercing damage.
Okay.
And just for flavor, I just want to launch myself off the back of this thing, and with my movement, can I land here or go move here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Yeah.
30.
Sure.
So you'll just
right near. So I'll just describe what you're actually near. I'll describe this area actually. The ship's hold contains heaps of snow and 4 tied down jolly boats covered with rime. In the forward starboard corner is a large pile of treasure covered with ice, as where Chance is now standing. Standing next to the horde, frozen with its maw open in a roar, is a white feline creature sheathed in ice. They're just a big white cat, just frozen solid.
hello, cousin.
You would know that to be everyone would know that to be a crag cat, big old cat.
Is that the same type of cat as Murder?
No, this is
Okay.
Murder was a saber-toothed tiger.
Okay, I just wanted to. I didn't know if they went by a different name.
Nope. Anything else, Chance?
No. Well, no. It's
Yeah, that's your action.
Whisper has
bonus
his own
action.
time.
Yep.
Whisper has his
That's
own
it.
time.
That's all your stuff. Action bonus.
Yep,
Action.
that's it. That's
Ice Troll doesn't get a turn because it's surprise. Kiva is gonna.
It does
Oh, that's
take
right.
damage though.
Go for it.
So it'll take 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 acid damage.
Okay. Kiva's just gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20 because she can't shoot it. How much acid? Sorry, 10.
10.
All right, this thing's looking hurt. She's gonna run down there, Hunter's Market, and then bring out the old battle axe and just. Nope, 6 to hit. That was 20 feet, so she's gonna do 10 feet back up. Nope, it'll get. I wouldn't get reactions because it's surprised. Haha. So 10 feet back up to the top. Yes, top of the stairs. Okay. Start of the turn, Whisper's in that cold aura, unfortunately. Whisper takes 11 points of cold damage. And
Oh. Damn it.
Dang, Whisper.
Yep. Oh, man. Good thing Penny bought 2.
Dude, I'm gonna just hold off on Whisper till we get some boundary set up to keep him safe.
All right, Penny.
So
Kiva did end her
Penny
turn at
is-
the top of the stairs because that was all of her movement, so it's half movement to get through Kiva at the top of the stairs.
Okay. Penny is going to go down and try to do a dart. Like it can't. Let me ask this first.
Okay.
Can I go down there, throw a dart at it, and then go back up? Throw an acid dart.
So moving through Kiva would be 10 feet of movement. To get down to be able to see it is total of 20. You wouldn't be able to move up to share space with Kiva because it'd be another 10 feet of movement to get through Kiva, so you'd just be in front of Kiva on the stairs.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm going to instead hold. Nope, I can't hold an action because that would require concentration, and I'm holding that for cost of
Correct.
Fun
fact, everyone. She didn't know.
Yeah. That's a toughie. I can't do anything on this turn. I'm going to give. Shit. Nope. I need to avoid taking damage because acid is our friend, I think. Shit.
Oh, Penny wouldn't have known that with this one.
Huh?
Penny wouldn't have known that for this troll.
I don't.
That acid
is
was
it?
your friend. That's a bummer.
I don't know, but
Anyways, what are you doing?
No. I'm going to, if this troll like comes up on us, I'm going to give the help action to Kiva since she's in the lead.
So you're just gonna stay where you're standing, kind of thing, by the mast.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
going to be next to Kiva so that if anything runs up on her, I can do a help action.
All right. Any bonus actions?
No.
Okay. Boa, start of your turn, you take 12 cold damage.
She just
And
kind of like
What are you doing?
shivers. So this thing's still surprised.
Nope. New round. No longer surprised.
So no matter what I do, if I try to move, I
Attack of
would get.
opportunity. Yep.
Okay, so
You probably don't want to get hit by this thing. It's not gonna hurt, but you probably don't want to get hit by it.
I'm debating if I should. How bad does it look like it's hurting or not?
Yeah, it looks like it's hurting. It got stabbed a bunch by chance and hit by acid, and you fucked it up
Jeez.
with an inflict wounds. So
She's just gonna like look around at everybody
Mhm.
and like squeeze that like claw she was holding on to before tighter, and then
Mhm.
cast Cure Wounds once more at the second level. I mean, not
Cure
Cure
Wounds?
Wounds. Fuck
Sweet, do
that.
it, do it.
Inflict Wounds at
Do
the
it.
second level.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Oh, jeez.
Do it. Cure wounds, heal it.
It's- Fuck all y'all, I'm out.
Maybe it'll like you if you heal it.
We're sorry.
But yeah.
Pissed off boa. Aw, damn it. Almost a nat 20. 26 to hit.
Yeah, hits, roll damage. Inflict wounds is just disgusting. Especially when you crit on inflict wounds. Oh man.
Nicole was making the joke like, so you're a healer, a peace domain cleric using inflict wounds. Okay.
Whatever. I played a nature domain cleric as a Lokatha and killed a Merilith with an inflict wounds. So I cast it at 9th level.
6, 7,
No.
8, 29, 30!
Alright. Now it's looking real hurt.
8, 8, 9, 5. Fuck yeah. Thank you, new boa dice.
Yeah, totally. Anything else, Chance? Or, sorry, anything else, Boa?
Just taking her hand off that finger and just wrapping her hands around the Haj's figure.
Okay.
Just like free action silently prays, like,
Oh, please protect me.
All right.
Please.
That'll bring it to Chance.
He'll crouch low, move forward.
Mm-hmm.
This thing, it's back still toward Chance, right?
Yeah, but no advantage or anything.
Yeah. That's fine. We're going for the pokey poke.
Mm-hmm.
14 to hit.
14
Poke.
misses.
Okay.
It just,
Then
like,
Chance.
flails his arm back and kind of hits the rapier out of the way.
Dagger doesn't hit either.
Nope.
I don't know why I clicked that.
Anything
Shoot.
else? That's your action. Action and bonus action, actually.
Action and bonus action. This has never happened before.
It's got a lot of fur.
I cast Don't Hit Me
Okay.
and end my turn.
All right. That'll
Well,
bring
you
it.
can, because sorry, he probably, but you can still back away without doing attacks of
thought-
opportunity. You just have to make an attack. It doesn't have to hit.
Let me double check that. Oh, no, yeah, you're right. So I can't.
Yeah.
I want to back up. And can I
Sorry.
move around behind this just using feline agility?
Yeah. It can still reach you, but yeah. Cool. If it gets,
It'll be
if it goes over there. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be like half cover. Troll's
Gotcha.
turn. Takes acid damage.
Yes. Okay. Thank you,
Chuckles,
Justin.
I'm in danger.
Eh. That's that's a bummer. That's not a great roll. That is 8 acid damage.
All right. Still standing. It is pissed. It's going to turn around, and it only sees one person. So all 3 of its attacks are going against Boa.
3.
So its bite attack is a 14 to hit.
Arms off. That doesn't hit.
Okay, the first claw attack is a natural 20.
Oof.
That hits.
Okay. You take 21 slashing damage.
Oh, I'm still up. Oh,
The cold damage is also a crit.
Oh, cold damage.
Oh, fuck.
Nope. Shit.
18 cold damage.
I am down. He's just like holding a Hajj and it's just
That's the first claw attack.
That was the second, right?
next second.
Nope.
Because the first one.
The
You
bite
said
was
the first
the
one.
bite attack was the first one that missed.
Okay.
The claw attack was
Oh.
a nat
Okay.
20. There's one more claw attack.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But
Sorry.
Boa, even though you're unconscious, I need a Constitution saving throw from that cold attack right there.
I'm in danger. 13.
13 fails. Just in case you get revived, you have disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of your next turn. And then it's, just one more claw attack down onto the unconscious Boa. Just
Automatic crit.
if it hits, yeah. That's a 24 to hit. That's an auto crit. That's 2 failed death saves. That's 20 slashing damage. So, and then so that's 33 damage total, which isn't more than your max hit points, so you're fine. But you have 2 failed death saves. And then the troll is going to use 30 feet of movement and go to lumber up the stairs.
It takes I think it was. Let me scroll back up.
A D8.
It's already
Where
rolled.
is it at? Yeah, it's rolled already.
3.
3. Yeah, 3 damage.
Okay, so you just hear it buffet into Boa, like just claws rending flesh, and then it starts to make its way up the stairs towards Kiva and Penny, just pushing its way up the stairs, bending up the wood, and as it walks up the stairs, its head explodes from the thunder damage on Booming Blade.
Oh, jeez.
And the acid looked like it was stopping it from regenerating, so it just and then it just crumples up the stairs.
Good thing that's the only attack that Benny has is acid.
But that's ends the troll's turn, bringing it to Kiva, because we are still in initiative because of death saves. Kiva's going to run down the stairs and try to stabilize Boa with a medicine check. That's a 4 plus 4. That's a fail. Bring us to the top with Penny.
But she wouldn't know
Shit.
I am fucking.
True.
Penny's gonna go over
And be like, it's a bit more like this. She's different than you.
and he's cocked. Okay, it rolled up on one of my other dice. Sorry. That is 11.
11. Boa will wake up in 3 hours with 1 hit point.
Yes. Hold on, Boa.
So you're all now down in the hold. Yep, there's again, the ship's hold contains heaps of snow and 4 tied down jelly boats covered with rime. In the forward starboard corner rests a large pile of treasure where Chance is currently hiding behind, covered with ice. Standing next to the horde, frozen with its maw open in a roar, is a white feline creature sheathed in ice. And yeah, directly south of where Bo is unconscious is a door, and then a little bit, about 5, 10, 20 feet to the left of Chance is another door. And there's boats down here that are just useless, and that's about it. And Bo is just unconscious, covered in massive gashes and.
Her hand's still on the little figurine of Haj.
Oh shit! Never mind. I didn't forget anything.
Perhaps we should wait until she recovers a little so that she can.
Oh shit. Never mind. I thought someone had a potion. I'd like to keep a head of potion healing.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So Chance isn't gonna pay much attention to the coins, but is there any other interesting trinkets inside this pot?
So there are 4 layers of treasure where you can only see what's on the first layer under the layer of ice. You have to chip away the ice or burn it or melt it. Find ways to get through it. Otherwise, you're not getting the treasure. But under the first layer is just a bunch of coins and 2 pearls, and the other layers you can't tell what's underneath, but there is stuff underneath below the first layer of ice.
I found a money. There is at least 1 currency here.
It'll take about an hour to get through that ice. The first layer.
While you guys tend to Boa, I will investigate this room up here. You should probably move her to a more feasible position.
I am quite concerned that there are other dangers here, and do not want to accidentally run into them in our vulnerable state.
When he says that, can we hear any other signs of life?
Perception checks if anyone that's conscious.
Give me 1 second. That's a 14.
Kiva got a 11.
I got a 4.
Let me look here. Meh. You hear a goat.
And is that coming from the room above or the room that I'm nearest to, or
It's
further
coming from
down
the
where they
room.
are?
It's coming from the room you're nearest to.
Okay. So I'll mosey on over to that door and try the handle.
Okay. All right. And yeah, where you're standing now, you can kind of like see the snow falling down from the open hole in the deck above. Yeah, the door's not locked or anything, so you can open it if you wish.
Open the door and peek inside.
Okay. The cabin has been thoroughly ransacked. Dishes are strewn across the floor, and a galley table in the middle of the room has pots and ladles hanging above it. Tied to a low cupboard against the starboard wall is a thin goat. It lifts its head and bleats at you, shuffling toward you until its rope grows taut, stopping its advance. And there's another door in here on the north wall.
Chance will just look at the goat.
Yeah, it's thin, it's emaciated, hasn't eaten in a very long time.
So he'll reach into his pocket and offer it some of the berries that
Yeah, happily eats them.
Would Penny remember this goat?
Nope.
No?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Didn't have a name. It was
Okay.
there for food.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's still gonna be food, but count your days. So he'll give it
it's eating the berries.
He'll give it a pat on the head and head over to. This is a door back here, right?
Yep.
And
a key is jammed into the lock of this door.
can I give it a twist to see if it's frozen in place or?
It unlocks.
Okay, and
you get the sense it's probably like left there in haste.
Gotcha.
Like whoever put it there was trying to flee and just left it.
Well, before I open the door, can I put my ear to the door and see?
You don't hear anything. Even with your passive perception,
Gotcha.
you don't hear anything behind it. So you open it. The cabin is empty except for a smashed wooden crate lying on the frost-covered floor.
Chance will look down and use his foot to sift through the wooden debris.
Okay, as you do, some of this debris, noticeably the planks, display parts of a painted symbol. And you can kind of like move them together properly so they fit together. And the image is a circle contained within, which is the smiling face of a drow who wears an eye patch and a purple wide-brimmed hat accented with a colorful feather plume. And there's actually Elvish script around the circumference.
Oh, I can read that.
You can. It says, "The best rum from your friends at One-Eyed Jack's." So it's actually like this debris is from like a barrel, a rum barrel.
Okay.
And give me a history check.
15.
You have no idea who One-Eyed Jack's was because I thought it was somebody else. Never mind. I thought it was Jarlaxle. Never mind.
Okay. And then as he's coming back out, he'll do a glance over this room to see if there's anything he may have missed. Aside from like goat dung and
no. Nope.
Gotcha.
What did you find?
I found a friend, and he'll lead out the goat.
Yeah.
That's kind of like feebly walking.
Anything else?
There was a smashed barrel. Some elvish crate said something like One-Eyed Jackie. Ring a bell?
I don't know, does it?
Just a rum barrel that they had on the ship.
Yeah.
Were there any other intact barrels?
I did not see anything.
Shame.
And what is this to the front of the ship or the back of the
Front.
ship that this was? Front? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this is in the hold?
Yeah.
Okay.
You, Kiva, and Bo are hunkered down by the door to the south in the hold.
Okay.
Well, Kiva, could you watch over Boa?
Yes, of course.
All right.
And he'll go to the southern door.
Okay.
And he'll message Chance and be like,
I'm checking the southern or the
I don't know, ship terms.
the door back by us.
Okay.
Chance wouldn't have known if you were calling it the right thing or not. He does
Yeah.
knows fuck all about ships.
I'm checking the ass end.
Port, starboard, bow.
Sure.
So while he's doing that, I just want to take my torch out and try to light it and get to work on melting this pile of gold.
Or the ice? Yeah, it'll take you about an hour.
Gotcha. Gives us time to
Mhm.
let Boa.
Okay. So, the door to this cabin has been weakened, it looks like. So it kind of sits loosely in the frame. But you go to open it, and it doesn't budge. Like something's blocking it from behind. So you can try to break down the door or force it open. Or just
I mean, I'll just
attack
use.
it.
I was gonna say I'll just use acid.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Yeah. Do you mind if it's the caustic chomp?
Sure. Yeah.
Is that fine? Okay.
The door has a 200 AC.
Yeah, it does.
That's a 12.
12. It hits, but it doesn't like. Yeah, it hits the door, but
I'm like dripping saliva.
yeah,
Like,
it's not doing it. Yeah, it doesn't hit technically. You can try again if you'd like.
I think I'm just gonna do a different thing instead. I don't get to use this too often, so I'm just gonna use my breath weapon,
Nice. Okay.
my copper dragon breath weapon, and just.
Okay.
And which is a dex save, and I imagine it
Automatically
doesn't
fails,
succeed.
yeah.
And that's 3d6
Sure. Yeah.
of damage, which is 9 acid damage.
The door melts away,
Okay.
and inside you see. Boopity 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 boop. Come on.
I figured that'd be a little quieter
Come on.
for Boa's sake than like pounding on a door.
God, I can't.
She's sleeping so
Trying to
peacefully.
grab the dynamic lighting that I put in. There we go. Okay. So Penny would see the floor of this cabin is icy. Lying on their sides are 2 empty open barrels. Hides and fur have been pushed into these barrels to create makeshift sleeping quarters. 2 similar but upright barrels appear untouched.
Okay. Penny's going to investigate.
So you step in?
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, he'll look around
Okay.
and step in, look,
You step in.
see what's up.
And as you step in, one of the lids of the barrels pops off, and out hops a kobold and throws a javelin at you.
Ah,
I need everyone to roll initiative again.
Okay.
First, I need to see if that javelin hits. 12.
That doesn't hit.
Just thunk into the wall, and then hiding in other barrels and behind barrels are a total of. Fuck off. Wrong layer. What am I doing here?
That's a lot of
they're on-
kobolds.
They're on
Fuck
the
off.
layer. Sorry, there's 4 kobolds. And they're like, yeah! And they're holding the javelins and they're like winter clothes and daggers.
Okay.
So everyone roll initiative, even Boa, even though you're unconscious. And Kiva's is like, what was that? And you hear the thunk, and the javelin kind of like pokes through the wall.
Do I get to respond to her? Or do I have to wait for my turn?
You'll have to wait your turn.
Okay.
17 plus 3, 20. Penny.
14.
Boa.
Nat 20 for 21.
Cool. Chance.
8.
You're really far away. All right.
Chris, I got a +7.
The kobold that threw its javelin is going to run up to Penny. So it goes first. And it's going to try to stab Penny with its dagger. Is it within 5 feet of another one? It is. So pack tactics. So advantage on its attack roll. For a 19 to hit.
shield.
Okay. Bo is unconscious but stabilized. Keeve is like, okay, I can hear commotion. She's going to peek around the door. So 5 feet to get to the door. 15 to get into the room, and then another 5 feet to get.
Can she? Oh, yeah,
You
Penny's
just-
still in
Yep,
there.
you're right in the doorway. And then she's gonna swing her battle axe at this kobold. Not even like, yeah, doesn't need to Hunter's Mark it. 13. Oh fuck, that counts spell slots. How many times did she do Hunter's Mark? Twice, because she kept changing its target with bonus actions. Boom, boom. 9 plus 4, 13. That misses a kobold. Just into the barrel. Penny.
Easy, stop, he says in Draconic. We don't mean you any harm. All right? Easy.
Okay. Is that your action? I'm trying to.
Yeah, to try and.
Looks like they will not be persuaded. So I'm not going to use that as your action. They just don't look like they're going to be persuaded.
Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. So they're super angry. If that's the case, he's going to move
you can
around.
You can see 2 immediately behind barrels.
Yeah. He's going to move around it in order to, whichever space is best, in order to line up the most possible kobolds to do a caustic brew attack.
Behind Kiva. So you want to go behind Kiva, but not. So like, where you're standing would be best, not moving at all, because if it's a line, it's directly down. Oh, yeah, wait. You can position it going directly down so it doesn't hit Kiva, but you still hit 3 kobolds.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that actually go? Does it say it goes through objects, or because they're hiding behind barrels? Yeah, fuck. Who cares? I don't care. Go for it.
I mean, it eliminates each creature in the line must succeed on. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about cover.
Okay, I'll say you can only get 2 then, because there's one not hiding. There's technically one that's not hiding behind any barrel, so you could get 2 of them out of the 4.
Okay.
So dex saves.
So I don't even have sight of this other one.
They're like completely behind barrels, like you can't see them, kind of thing. Like
okay,
the size of
completely
barrels,
obscured. So they have like full cover.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't be able to hit them anyway. Yeah, I'll move to the position that'll hit me the most.
You don't have to move. You can stay where you are. Just.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll do that and cast Caustic Brew at 2nd level.
Okay.
So dex saves.
The one directly in front of you, which is one of the ones that will be getting hit, is a 16, 12 plus 4.
He succeeds.
And the other one, 17 plus 4.
Yeah, you succeed.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Penny was useless. And now he's just going to stand there.
Okay. That'll bring it to the one that you attempted to splash in the back or whatever. And it's going to throw its javelin at you as well. 7.
Doesn't hit.
Just thunk into the wall. That's its turn. Chance, you're digging through treasure. You can see the commotion happening. But you cannot get through the... Yeah.
Gods, what is going on? So he'll get up and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'll have to use... Did I move last time?
And
I didn't.
It's 10 feet of movement to get through Penny and the door.
So I'll go feline agility.
Okay.
I just want to make it in here.
We can't share space with Penny, so you
yeah.
to the left or to the right. Yeah.
So with that, I will, I guess, poke at this dude that's harassing Penny.
Okay, go for it.
With the rapier.
Yep. You get sneak attack but you don't get advantage on it.
12.
12 does not hit. He just kind of like throws his hood up and you kind of skewer the hood and
Oh my god, we survived a troll and we're gonna die to fucking 4 kobolds.
So he'll go again, spinning around with the dagger to try to get this guy.
Yep.
14.
14 just hits. Roll damage. You get sneak attack on the dagger.
11. Can I cast?
He's dead.
Oh, I cast death on this guy.
Yeah, you just like stab him. He like you poke it through the hood and he goes, "Ah, you suck!" And then between the eyes with the
I
dagger.
slit his throat.
Yeah,
oh,
you slit his
that's
throat.
fine.
No, yeah,
The
you
neck
slit his
just opens
throat.
up.
Just and he's dead.
Does anyone else want to meet my blade?
Yeah, you meet ours.
Okay. And then well no, Whisper's gone, so
Yep.
that's all, guys. I did what I could do.
Okay. One of the other kobolds pops up from behind a barrel that it's hiding behind. It kind of peeks around it because it gets full cover from these barrels. And it's going to huck a javelin at Chance.
Because I was talking smack.
Yeah. That's a flat 16 to hit.
It does. Right in the armor.
Yeah, this javelin just thunk, goes like, it's like sticks into your armor. And you take 1 piercing damage.
You throw like a Kalashite hooker.
Oh,
Nice. He's like, "Yeah!" Oh fuck, pack tactics, so that was with advantage, but it doesn't matter. The other kobold pops up from behind a barrel, directly south of Penny, but it was hiding because it was out of the reach or whatever. It's like, ha! And with advantage, it's going to, because there's one within 5 feet of it, it's going to throw the javelin at Penny. Just, none of them have javelins anymore. With advantage, it's 2 14s plus nothing.
Miss.
Yep. Back to the top with Kiva. She's gonna swing the. Oh, she's gonna step down here and get behind the barrels with them. They're like, no, no, and she's gonna swing the great axe down on it. Battle axe, rather. For a 16 to hit, which hits, two-handing it obviously. For 11 slashing damage, she just beheads that kobold. Or no, she splits it down the middle. And then Penny. So the only kobolds you can see are the one you tried casting the acid at, and then the other one ducked down behind the barrel. So it's got full cover again.
Okay. Can I get into a position where I'm between them and they're both within 5 feet?
No, because they have cover. They have cover from the barrels no matter what. You can only hit one.
But I mean, like, what I'm saying is like, can I move
Yeah.
to where the other one is so that I can see them both?
You'd only be able to see one.
So there's no way I can go around and see one. It's just
so
visible.
The way
if you move to look at one, you lose sight on the other one. Just to how the angles
they're hiding by barrels. Yeah, the way the barrels are positioned and everything.
Okay. Well, shucks. I was gonna try something neat. Yeah, since they're up close on me.
Well, they're now. The one that was close to you died. So the closest one is 10 feet. The other one is 5, 10, 15, hiding behind a barrel.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll attack the one that's visible then.
Okay.
With a dart.
Okay.
That probably doesn't hit. 13.
13 misses. Into the barrel it's hiding. It's standing beside. Just.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Chance.
I guess I'm gonna move so that I'm not in the way of people anymore.
Everyone's in the room, so aside from Bella.
Regardless, I want to get out of the way and probably move to a corner of the room.
Okay, so 5. Okay, cool. So yeah, 10 feet you can get into a corner.
Okay.
So Chance.
I'm gonna move up to this fellow over here.
Yep.
You are about to die. And we'll go...
You do get sneak attack on this one because he doesn't have an ally within 5 feet.
18 to hit,
yep.
16 damage with the rapier.
How do you going to kill this kobold?
I just want to shoot. Under the chin, he'll come up with like a rising uppercut.
Okay, just
right up
on
the chin.
On a thing that's 4 feet tall.
Yep. And as he rises with it, can I hold my bonus action to throw my dagger if the other one pops his head out?
You can't hold bonus actions.
Oh, yeah. Shoot. Well, then. I'm just going to be...
That'd be cool if you could, though.
Busying myself trying to get this guy off my rapier now.
Okay, sure. It would have been that kobold's turn next, but it's dead. The final kobold is gonna just like stand up from the barrel he was hiding behind and go 5, 10, and try to stab Chance in the back. 13.
Does not
This
hit.
little dagger just grazes off the back of you, like of your like leathers. Bringing it back to the top with Kiva, she's just gonna 5, 10, 15, 20 to get behind it and go, hello. Oh shit, that might not hit. Yeah, no, that doesn't. Oh wait, 7, 8, 9, 10 doesn't hit. She just like sinks the axe into like where one of these mast support beams are. Just slunk. And she's like, oh, good thing I didn't cut that down. Oh, the ship's not sailing anyway. That's her turn. Bringing it back to Penny.
I still can't see this thing, right?
You
And
can.
I
It's
can't
not-
move into a position.
Oh, you can't. No, it's
No, you
hiding-
can't. It's
hiding
right behind the mast.
and it's in between Kiva and Chance. So yeah, no, you can't see it. There's no way.
Can
you
I
get
move
to it.
into a position to attack it?
5, 10,
Who's out
25. Yeah, you could, but it would have like 3/4 cover.
I couldn't even do a melee attack on it.
You could, but it would have 3/4 cover.
What?
It's positioned in front of the mast, Chance and Kiva.
I guess I'd have to see the map, but I mean that's rough. Okay.
Can he move through Kiva?
It's 10 feet of movement, so he'd be at 5, 10, 25. So 30 feet of movement, he could get beside Kiva and attack it, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. That's all your movement. And it's right in front of, it's in front of Kiva, so you're like kind of like, yeah, you can get it. With a melee
Sweet.
attack.
Sweet. I will use the dripping acid from my mouth
Okay.
to bite it.
Okay.
Well, we gave you a chance.
She'll come. Avenge us.
I
Hey,
suppose
who?
the time for questions is over. He opens his mouth.
26 to hit.
Hits.
That is 5 acid damage.
Still standing.
Whack it with your tail.
Yeah. Bonus action. Black. That's it.
Okay.
I guess I'll move. Oh, I can't move. I used all 30.
Yep.
Okay.
Chance. You
The old
cornered this little kobold. Yep.
pokety poo.
I
Go
rolled
for
a
it.
D6, didn't I?
Also, just to describe this room, I already described it. Never mind.
I just want to sink the blade like right into its throat and just ease it through the
Right.
back until
So
the
what'd
hilt
you-
touches its esophagus.
What'd
I
you
rolled a 24 for my rapier.
Hits and
And
sneak attack damage. Yeah, it dies. It had
13.
It had 4 hit points left. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, I just want to just quickly jab it in the throat
Okay.
and like with a flourish resheath the rapier.
Okay.
Before it hits the ground.
Yeah, it drops to the floor. All right, that was annoying, but I think that's everything. I imagine.
It is quite a shame.
Where's
I didn't need to die.
I hope Bo was all right by herself out there, and Kiva's gonna go wander over.
Chance is taking ears and teeth.
Sure.
I feel like I should tell you. They mentioned a person, a woman.
Oh, you all heard it. It was in common.
Oh,
Yeah, they're speaking common.
How many teeth do you think I can gather from these guys?
jeez.
You get 10 total,
10 total,
and
And
all their
8 ears.
ears. So you get
8 ears.
8 ears.
Wow.
Ears aren't
Do
cut off.
kobolds do kobolds have ears though?
Yeah, they do.
They do?
Yeah,
Oh,
they have like
okay.
they have like little weird. Actually, no, they don't. They don't have ears. Never mind.
Plume?
Let me
No?
look. I have to look because these kobolds don't have art showing their ears. Their art is them wearing parkas.
I mean, like most reptiles don't. They just have like these
Nubs
flat
or horns or
surfaces.
something.
Yeah, no ears. I mean, they have like little holes where their ears would be. You take their head horns.
I'll take those.
Okay.
And then once I've done that, I want to move back to where that crag cat was. Can I inspect this cat?
It's frozen solid and dead.
Super, super dead.
Oh yeah.
I want that pelt.
Not gonna get it. That ice looks like it's impossible to get through, even with fire and everything.
Melting. Shoot. It would make a good backdrop for the inn.
It would. But Kiva, I
Yes.
don't see much in the way of a lead on your
Well, we
brother.
haven't explored the next level up yet. We haven't explored the cabins.
Yes, we did. We did go down all the way first, I suppose.
And Chance, you maybe got like 5 minutes into getting rid of that ice where the treasure is.
I'll set down I guess I dropped the torch in haste.
Yeah, so it's kind
On
of just like
top of
sitting
the-
on the ice, just melting the ice, but like it's a lot of ice, so yeah.
So I'll try to prop it up against the treasure pile to get that
Sure.
as melted as it can possibly get.
Mhm.
Do any of you have a torch to spare in case to speed up this process?
I have
Yes,
10.
I have some torches as well.
You also
Perhaps
get
we
the sense
can
that
have
Penny's
multiples going.
Penny. You get the sense your acid might also help. Just kind of like
Oh, would it?
if you aim it safely so it doesn't hit treasure. Yeah.
Oh, so I could like aim for the edge of the ice, and then
Yeah.
you could like pull the ice off, right?
Yeah.
Like the shell.
Also,
Okay.
that'll cut the time down in half.
All right, I'll do that then.
Okay, so just for the sake of time, 30 minutes passes, and we'll just say, I have 3 hours for Boa. Yeah, so that puts it down to 2 hours. So yeah, you break open the first layer of ice. There are 3 more left. Each one will take 30 minutes, based on the acid stuff. The first layer of
Hold
ice.
on, I need a break. I need to eat something, replenish the saliva. Eat a little ration.
The first layer of ice is 72 gold pieces, 181 silver, 352 copper, and 2 pearls worth 100 gold pieces each. And I'll be posting all this in the chat.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Figure out how to split that up however you want later,
All right,
most likely.
Yeah.
And
off
then-
stream. Yeah.
And under the second layer of ice, you can see what looks like small art objects and gems and fabrics and stuff.
Mhm. This is quite curious.
And then there's a third layer underneath that and a fourth layer underneath that.
Quite curious that there are. That this is the way it is. Yes.
Oh, I don't know. It's just maybe it's the pirate's treasure that got frozen.
Penny will think.
They would have kept the treasure hoard hidden from you if there was any.
Yeah.
Because yeah,
What
you weren't one of the crew, so they just would have hid it from you.
Would Penny know where the captain's quarters are?
Up on the cabins.
Okay, it's in the cabin there. Yeah. All right.
Oh, actually, let me double check. Yes. I think so.
Okay.
No. Yes. Technically, yeah, it's in the cabins area. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Well, perhaps we shall get an idea of where your brother is from the captain's quarters, and maybe even a lead on the artifact that I told his fortune about. But
All right.
we should probably wait for Boa.
I agree. Yes. So do you get to work on the second layer of ice then?
Yeah.
For another half hour? Okay.
Try to work our way through this.
Okay. So you start chipping away the ice for another half hour. So an hour has passed. So yeah, now it's down to 2. You find 9 tattered pieces of indigo fabric lined with gold thread. 25 gold pieces each. Again, I'll just be posting all this in the group chat. 3 pieces of quartz worth 50 gold pieces each. The issue with Icewind Dale is finding people to buy it. A single aquamarine cracked down the center worth 250 gold. And a scrimshaw figurine, so like scrimshaw is like made of wood or tusks. That's what it's made out of. Ivory, usually. Of an archer etched with a magical script. Anyone that has spell knowledge can try to figure out what that magical script means. So anyone who can cast spells.
I would like to.
The figurine functions like a spell scroll of remove curse, then turns to dust after its magic is spent.
Oh. Cool. So it's a remove curse scroll?
Essentially, yeah. But again, it functions just like a scroll, so you have to roll for it to see if it actually succeeds.
Okay. That's a level 3 spell, correct?
Yes, it is. And you can only use a spell scroll if it's part of your spell list. So, cleric and wizards,
Okay.
so only Boa could use that scroll.
All right. I'm just adding it for right now to keep track of it.
Yep. All right. And then under the third layer, you can see more gold, a big statue, a big black pearl, another gem, and possible magic items. And I'll say while this is happening, anyone who's like digging through this stuff or not digging, actually, those of you who are digging, this is considered like a workout, so no one gets a short rest. Okay.
Okay.
Trying for the third layer?
Maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, we got nothing else to do while we're waiting for Boa, so.
All right. I need to roll a d100. Okay. So after another half hour passes, you're down to an hour and a half for Boa. The third layer covers 221 gold pieces, a 1-foot-tall marble statuette of a griffin with a gold inlay, 250 gold pieces, a black pearl worth 500 gold pieces. Again, the issue is finding people in Icewind Dale that have the money to spend on this. But you are finding like actual physical gold, which is good. A peridot carved into the shape of a leaf worth 300 gold. And you see this really cool looking quiver that Kiva immediately is just like, mine. And this small sphere of thick glass. Like bluish thick glass.
Curious?
Yeah, Kiva takes the quiver. And does not need to attune to it, so she can add that to her equipment automatically.
So I'm seeing like a glass orb or something?
Yeah. Glass sphere.
Yeah.
Spirit orb.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And he'll have a look at it.
Okay. Just a small sphere of thick glass.
Cool. He'll pay more attention to it later.
If you have the identify spell, you can figure that out now that you have the 2 pearls.
Yeah, no one... sorcerers don't get that.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check if you're focusing on it and trying to figure out what it is.
Sure, yeah. I'll roll this.
Because there's no one in Icewind Dale that could identify it either, so...
Yeah, it's a 7.
You don't know what it is.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll post everything and what Kiva got, and I'll just omit the actual name of this sphere. A quiver of Elona. Very good magic item. And then, as you break all that away, the fourth layer of ice shields what looks to be the biggest, heaviest items. A 3-foot, looks like you see like a bowl filled with like gems and studded with gems, chainmail, and a wand that emits green light from something at the tip of it.
Cool. We're just waiting for Boa to wake up, so
Okay.
still going at
So you
it.
spend another half hour. That'll put it down to an hour left until Boa wakes up. And okay. As you break down this layer of ice, the final layer of ice, you find a 3-foot diameter ceremonial bronze bowl inlaid with carnelians worth 1,000 gold pieces, 7 garnets worth 100 gold pieces each, a suit of mithril armor, chainmail, and what looks like a wand made from a spine. And at the end, the bones look like they're hard as iron, and at the top of this wand is this enlarged magical human skull that emits green light out of the eyes and mouth.
That looks quite dangerous.
Picks it up.
Okay.
I wonder which of these, if any, are the artifact the captain was.
It feels like the wand might need attunement.
Can I attune to more than one wand?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you just hang on to it for a bit.
Okay. Boopity 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 boop. That's what you find. You have an hour left before Boa wakes up.
Chance. You seem to be getting down and dirty with during these encounters. This armor looks quite special. Would you want it?
Which one are you talking about? The mithril
Yeah.
armor?
Mithril chain, yeah.
The mithril chain?
It
Why,
wouldn't,
yes, I-
it wouldn't impose disadvantage on dex checks because it's mithril, by the way.
So yeah, he'll grab it and I guess fashion it above his warm clothing.
Okay, yeah, you can add mithril armor chainmail to your equipment. And because it's mithril, yeah, no disadvantage on stealth checks with it because it's heavy armor, but it's mithril, so it's actually light. And the wand, the bone wand, that light, has like it's like equivalent in brightness to a torch. It looks like a green flame, but creates no heat and doesn't look like it's using oxygen. And it looks like it's cast through the wand, but it's currently like just somehow like was persistently frozen in that state in the ice. And then as soon as you're holding onto it, that light just fades.
Interesting. I guess I'll try to figure out what it is.
Arcana check.
Okay. Not good
Well,
at these.
that was half an hour, so I mean, just try tuning to it. Identify would
Yeah.
reveal what it is more so, but
Yeah, I figure. But yeah. 17 plus 2, 19.
this wand looks familiar in like stories you've heard of like entities and demon gods and stuff like that. This looks like the wand of Orcus, but it's a real good, near perfect replica. It's a fake. But the light that it emits is comparable to that created by a continual flame spell. So it's a wand of it's not an actual magic item in the book or anything.
Oh, nice.
It's just a bone wand that just creates continual light. Continual flame, yeah.
Oh,
wait,
that's great.
that light is persistent, so it's just a continual flame that's persistent, but it's green light.
Yeah.
And that's all you can do with it. It's just
Oh,
it's
that's
just a flame.
adorable.
Yeah,
That's adorable.
it's a little
I love
bone
it.
green flame torch. Not an actual one of Orcus. It's a fake.
But But, I mean,
You could fool somebody probably.
you probably. I'm gonna keep that.
Okay. And that's all of it. And we'll say another half hour passes, and Boa, you wake up with 1 hit point. Oh no. And as Boa wakes up, so I'm rolling for this every hour. Oh no. Everyone's
did I
down here in the
miss?
hold, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Over the howling wind, you hear the flapping of titanic wings, followed by the crackling of ice under the weight of something immense that has just landed on the ship. A loud accompanies the sound of claws scraping against ice-glazed timbers.
To the place where the kobolds were hiding. Quick.
The door is melted off, but does everyone run into the room where the kobolds are hiding?
Yes.
Well, I mean, there's
Not
nowhere
running,
else.
kind of like sneaking
Yeah.
in there.
Okay, yeah, stealth
Bo
checks.
just woke
Or-
up and is just like,
Yeah.
The what?
Yeah, stealth checks, everyone, please. Hiding behind barrels. Boa, do you want to climb into a barrel?
yeah, I would 100% climb into a barrel.
Okay, you climb into a barrel. Kiva's hiding behind some barrels. Yeah, so stealth checks from everybody.
With disadvantage, dirty 20.
Why disadvantage?
Remember you said when I wake up?
What?
I have to, you said, because I failed that con save.
That's for
From the
attacks.
ice.
That's long
Oh.
gone. That's long gone.
So then nat 20.
Okay. And then
Nice.
Kiva. Yeah, Kiva's fine. Or, wait. A nat 20 brings you to a what?
21.
Okay. Penny.
14 plus 2.
Okay. 19 for Kiva, and Chance got a...
24.
Okay. Anyways, to continue, the voice of what only could be a truly immense dragon fills the bowels of the ship. I smell warm flesh and hear the panic of beating hearts. Ready your spells, Melthorond. We have uninvited guests. And you can hear what sounds like a dragon making its way towards the hold, where you all are currently. Just pushing itself through the hole in the ship. Just. She smells, and only one person succeeded on the stealth check. We know how to deal with thieves, don't we, Melthorond? And she looks over to where that treasure hoard was. Goes, who took my hoard? I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah, sure. The ancient white dragon we saw earlier would have been too big to get through the whole of the ship that we saw,
You get a sense it's
correct?
pulling itself through the debris. Like wrecking the ship to get down here.
Okay.
It's definitely the ancient white dragon.
Fuck! Okay. Fucking great. Sweet. All right. This is okay. See ya.
Kiva got a 5. Penny,
2 plus 2.
4. Boa,
Dirty 20.
for 21. Oh, for 20, sorry. Yeah. Chance,
20.
17.
17. Alright, so just for the sake of understanding what's happening here.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Uh,
What was it out for 3 hours and wakes up to this bullshit?
yeah, so through that hole in the ceiling, Kiva and Boa actually are right positioned behind the door to see. Penny and Chance are in corners, but Boa's in a barrel, Kiva's behind a barrel, and they're looking ahead. And in the head, where all that treasure hoard was, is the upper half of this ancient white dragon, massive, taking up almost the entire back half of the front half of that ship, just looking around near the treasure hoard, looking and sniffing, and Sitting on the dragon, however, is something very interesting. There is someone astride the dragon on a saddle. And the corpse on the saddle looks frozen. And she's like, Melathron, we have prisoners. Not prisoners. Yes, uninvited guests. And you get a sense she's talking. Bo and Kiva get a sense she's talking to the person just on the saddle. And just at the start of this encounter, Boa, what would you like to do? The dragon has sensed that 4 of you are here. It has not sensed chance.
There's no fighting this thing though. Like
Exactly.
seriously, we're level 4.
I have 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say it hasn't sensed chance?
Mm-mm. I mean, you wouldn't know that, but
Oh, okay.
it definitely knows people are here.
Oh, fuck. 1 second. I'm debating. First,
With your perception, just give me a free perception check, actually.
dirty 20, 13 plus 7.
There's something up with that dragon's eyes. It almost looks like its eyes are filled with cataracts. It's just like looking around, sniffing.
But I was just thinking to yourself, I smell like fish. Fuck.
So what are you doing?
Oh. Looking through there, if she were to shoot an arrow over it, would that work? Or is there too much in the way?
There's too much in the way. The dragon takes up everything. It's a gargantuan
Okay.
creature. It's huge.
And the dead kobolds are in here.
Yeah. So there's also the smell of like fresh blood, and she's like, "Where are my kobolds?" And then you can probably put together what the kobolds were talking about.
So she can't.
This is what she looks like, by the way.
Would it be considered an action to get out of the barrel?
No, just half movement.
Okay. This might be really bad. This is gonna be a TP key either way. She says a half movement out to the barrel.
Okay, you get out of the barrel.
Bonus action. I need some help in case this goes so really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action, healing word on myself.
Okay.
Oh, 1d4 plus 5.
Does it have vocal components?
No, it's just
Look in the spell. Does it say VSM?
Oh, it does.
So you'd have to make sounds
I'd have
to
to
cast
say.
it. But I mean, yeah. You failed the cell check anyway, so whatever you want to do.
But we're just like, fuck it. She's gonna go to the nearest
Oh shit!
kobold.
As she's looking around, she senses the goat that was in the doorway, and just snaps it up and swallows it whole, and then still looks around. And the goat's gone. Where is the fresh meat? And she it's kind of like very like Smog in that treasure hoard, just kind of like tilting her head around, and you can see that cataract-filled eye. On her turn, at least, is she's kind of like looking into the room where you guys are, because she can smell you. Obviously, stealth checks and everything.
Boa's just gonna go to the kobold and
Mhm.
kind of smear his blood and just kind of fluids on her to just kind of disguise her fish smell.
Okay.
Just to see if this will work. If the thing can't see her,
You
Really?
get a sense
And-
it can see you, but it's cataracts. It had to get. I can't explain anything with. I can't.
He just like
Cataracts
okay.
don't make you like blind. They just kind of fuck with your vision a little.
And she is going to try and just push the kobold body into the room the dragon's in.
I think Weekends at Bernie's.
That's 5, 10, 15 feet away to do that. You'd have to like move with the body. And you get a sense she can see you easily.
Yeah. The fish has been out for 3 hours and now she's getting thrown into this. Fuck.
Yeah.
Ah.
20% chance this happens.
All my healing or voice. Oh.
Just
She knows we're here.
you can wait to see what other people do.
You also don't know where she goes in the initiative order. But hey, what do you want to do?
She's just gonna quietly go climb back in her room.
Okay, you climb out like, no, back in I go.
She's just like,
Do you
nope,
bring-
she's
do you-
small,
do you-
scared
do you,
child.
Do you bring the lid down just in case?
Yeah, just.
Okay, so full cover. But I mean,
Is there like a hole in the barrel?
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? She could be like,
yeah.
hey.
I mean, it's full cover in a barrel, but it's an ancient dragon. Anyways, chance. You can just hear this dragon breathing, and I smell uninvited guests. Prepare your spells, Melthorond.
I'm so stressed right now. I'm super stressed.
Yeah, it's bad. This is the same dragon that I saw flying overhead a while ago.
I should take my anxiety meds before this.
Crush your weapon. Don't do that.
So fuck.
I have a plan, but I mean, you guys wouldn't know it.
Nope. Because if you guys communicated right now, it would be bad.
Well, I mean, message,
Yeah, but-
it's
So
not
yeah,
my
yeah. So
turn.
I'll use my telepathic fish hat. Penny, your
Okay.
aunt.
Okay, that's your action. And Pei can respond on his turn.
What did he say?
Fuck.
What did he ask?
You're
What
on.
should we do?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I'm
What
on.
should we do?
But Penny can respond on his
Okay.
turn.
Oh, if that takes my action, then
Yeah, it does.
Fuck. Shit. I'm going to. I guess no. I'm gonna stay put because
Okay.
Chance is terrified. And where am I at? I'm actually shaking.
You're like not. Yeah, it's a big thing, so it's taking up more space than it should. Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's not taking up the stairs, but you also left the axe beak outside.
oh fuck. I don't know what to do, guys.
That thought's also probably like going into the floor. Be like, oh, the axe beak.
I don't have anything. I'm just gonna prep an action, like if it peeks its head in to wave.
Okay.
I don't know,
Okay.
but no, I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna wait and see what Penny does.
Okay. Oh shit.
It's not a great plan, but it's a plan.
That brings it to the
Too good to
dragon.
fail twice.
Brings it to the dragon. She's like, I know where you are. And you can see one claw just come through the door and just around the side, and another claw comes around the side. And she kind of just, with her weight and movement, pushes through that wall so the walls collapse. Like she pulls them out, and her head's kind of looking in the chamber now, and everyone can see this massive ancient white dragon's head. And as she pulls her head in, that wizard that's on her back, just completely still, hits his head off like one of the beams and kind of topples off of her body, just onto the floor. And she kind of like snaps her head back to it and says, "No, Malthrond!" And he's trying. You can see she's like trying to like, get him back up, and she's like, "If you lend a helping hand, I will spare your lives. Please help my friend get back onto my saddle."
Chance will move to help.
Oh,
It's not your turn.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's all. Cool. Kiva's just gonna be like, I'm not that strong. Bring it to Penny.
well, this changed what Penny had planned.
So I'll change the map a bit to reflect that the dragon's head is right here.
Lord.
So
The exit, like that,
guess-
that doorway is just collapsed because the dragon's head is taking up the entire like.
I guess in Draconic,
Okay.
You will say, yes, we can help you with that. With anything you would like, we can be of assistance.
Just for the sake of sanity, that's it. That's all.
No. Yes, well.
and he'll start to like.
Well, can I get by to put him in place?
Yes. She can't move. She can't move. She'll just like shift a little bit, not using any movement.
All right.
Yeah, this corpse is like super, like emaciated, rotting, frozen. It's a corpse.
Okay. Does it have anything neat?
Nah.
All right. He'll like put it up, and I imagine it's like its legs are frozen in the saddle position.
No,
Or
like,
something?
it completely fell off the saddle onto the floor.
Right. Oh, but it's frozen though, right?
Yeah, the corpse is frozen solid.
Yeah, so it's like legs are still in the saddle position from sitting on the saddle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's just like
You have to kind of clamber up onto the dragon too to put it in place.
yeah, he's trying to be
You can just
very
feel like the
careful.
immense, like, just breaths and heat off of this creature.
And he'll just start to bind the guy there
So,
on the saddle with his rope. He's just gonna sacrifice his rope.
Okay, that's your action, and it's half movement. So to get up to the saddle, it's about how big this thing is. About 15 feet to kind of like half movement essentially to put it on. To get up there, to clamber up and put it on. It's half movement.
All right. Yeah, that's what he does.
Do you move off the dragon?
If I have the movement to.
You do. If you climb back down and you'd be like right adjacent to it. 5 feet.
And he'll hop off and be like, your friend is good as new.
Okay. She kind of grins a little. Now that that's been sorted. Seems like she was lying about sparing you. Back to the top with Boa. And as it gets back to the top with you, Boa, as the dragon is preparing to, on its turn, do the cold breath.
That bitch was lying?
Of course, you stole a dragon's treasure hoard. And again,
Who didn't do shit?
as this is all happening, as the dragon's preparing to attack, you hear something like big bounding through the snow towards the ship. And is there people in there? Do you need help? And that's where we're going to end the session for the week.
What?
Oh, I'm so stressed. Thank you, mysterious voice. Please save us.
Yeah, the
Oh,
book's like, if they
God.
can't escape the dragon, here's what you can do. So,
Well,
Jesus.
so yeah, a part of me is like, okay,
It took
so
that
I
guy
should have
hostage.
tried to do a different bargaining thing, like maybe put a dagger to this to this corpse's throat and be like, "Let us go, or I kill him again."
I mean, it's an ancient white dragon, so.
Yikes.
In the book, it says they are no match for the dragon. Let them figure out a non-combat based encounter to get out of this. I'm like, yeah, let's see what happens. So, Rose will be back with us next week, I think, to pick up with this. So that's going to be very exciting. And who is that mysterious voice bounding through the snow? And what happened to Trinity the Axebeak?
Before the dragon was stuck its head in, I was going to try to mimic one of the kobolds and be like, "Oh, we almost got them, but they got away. Sorry, mistress."
Well,
But
What if she
nope,
would've
she
slayed
poked her
our
head in and
asses?
saw everybody.
yeah, what have seen the footprints in the snow, the sled with the Axebeak outside, and
Yeah.
everything else just kind of fell into place.
Can't do anything about it.
But we'll see what happens next week with this. Let's go to Penny's ship.
Yeah.
It'll be fun, they said. We'll find
Again,
out stuff.
Only a 20% chance. Every hour you're in the ship. Man, oh man.
Well, it's too bad that, one of us got brought down to 0.
Just be glad no one was like
Cleric.
in the cabins or like
Yeah.
top deck.
If anybody else would have gotten knocked down,
Yeah.
we could have just gotten them awake and
But
finished doing what we needed to do.
Spend the time to dig through that treasure hoard and everything else, waiting for Boa to come back. Yeah. Anyways, that's the end of that session. We'll be back here next week with the continuation to see what happens with this ancient white dragon, the dragon's friend on the saddle, and everybody in the ship. So, good night, everybody.
All right.